everyone, and welcome back to another video of Shri FC today. I hope you are very well and very good. And today I'm joined by a very special guest in Hiren Bhai. I will soon be updating the description of the video, so I apologize for that because I was just in a work. I will update the description, but you also should know Hiren Bhai name, and that is Curious Harry. Very easy to remember. I think I'll just show you in the display names here. I do believe it should be showing. And just a second. I don't know why it's not showing, but do you remember Curious Harry? I'll put the link in the description just now. And hope you all are very well and very good. And today we are going to have a very fun stream from 2 hours. Hiren Bhai will leave in between because he has a Barcelona vs Rayo Vallecano watch-along. So do go to his channel and do watch the watch-along of Barcelona vs Rayo Vallecano. And Hiren Bhai, how are you doing today? And how are you feeling about this fantastic match we've got on our hands?
Thank you, Shrey, for inviting me, and it's gonna be a cracker jack of a game. I think we can hope कि United जीत जाए आज और United can start their campaign with win. So let's see if they win their second match or not. And I am very excited to see Ronaldo because he is starting today. So let's see how United will play. And please, guys, subscribe to Shrey FC and CuriousHarry both channel so we can grow together and we continue to deliver a good content to you guys. So please, guys, subscribe कर दीजिए. And फर्स्ट हाफ में मैं रहूंगा पूरा फर्स्ट हाफ आपके साथ देखूंगा तो लेट्स सी गाइस how it's gonna be work out.
Thank you so much, Hiren Bhai, and it's always a pleasure to have you here. It's an absolute pleasure to have Hiren Bhai here. And guys, it doesn't take much. It just take 1 second for you. Do go and subscribe to my channel and like, and please subscribe to Hiren Bhai's channel as well. I'm really sorry today for starting it late. There was some work I had to do, so I apologize everyone for that. And the stream has started now, and we're going to discuss on Chelsea. We're going to discuss on United. We're going to discuss on Brentford, and a lot of other good stuff in this game as well. So at the moment, I will show you the lineup of both the sides. And coming to the lineup, just a second, guys. So this is the lineup that Brentford are playing in this game. So they are going with Raya as the goalkeeper. They have Rosalie, Hickney, the signing that even Arsenal are trying to make. Janssen, Nee, Henry, Nogard, Jensen. They've got Da Silva, Mbeumo, and Tony, which I think should not be any big surprise. So coming to Hiren Bhai, what do you think is the biggest threat from this lineup to Manchester United, and how Brentford can trouble United today?
आई थिंक आई मेरे को तो ज़्यादा ब्रेंटफोर्ड के प्लेयरों के बारे में पता नहीं है लेकिन थ्रेट तो यूनाइटेड के लिए रहेगा ही क्योंकि पहला मैच वो अपना लूज करके आ रहे हैं तो उसका जो कॉन्फिडेंस होगा यूनाइटेड का it can be a little bit down. So let's see how United will play this game and hope for a win. And I think they are playing with their second or third kit. I think green color kit. So I think let's bring some positive vibes for United. So let's see.
I think for me, I'm sorry to say, Hiren, but that's a disgusting kid. That's a disgusting kid, and it's reminding me of Norwich City. So I do hope United don't turn out to be a Norwich City today. So this is the lineup for Brentford, and in my opinion, I think Mbeumo is going to be the biggest factor in this game because Tony is a player I think we all remember and all talk about is going to be the biggest threat. So I think that should not be a surprise that Tony is the biggest threat. But I think everybody knows about Tony, so let's go something different. And for me, Mbeumo is going to be big different if Brentford want to win against United. And Mbeumo has to be on a very, very good form. Da Silva can attack well as well. Henry can do well as well. And Norgard is a very, very good player when it comes to throw-ins and headers. So that's the biggest threat Brentford have got. And Brentford are a team that rely a lot on their crossing abilities and rely a lot on the way they're going to cross here as well. So going to the next team lineup and Manchester United, the match has started. This is a Manchester United lineup. I know it's a bit more too much small, so apologies for that. So you can see on the screen is De Gea, it's Maguire, it's Martinez, Ronaldo, it's Bruno Fernandes playing today, Rashford, Eriksen, Fred, Dalot, Shaw, Sancho. So coming to the panelists today in form of Hiren Bhai. Hiren Bhai, what do you make of the lineup for Manchester United today, and what do you think of this lineup?
I think it's a good starting lineup, but I am surprised with the look show. I think Malaysia would be a good start, but let's see. Otherwise, all the rest of the player are in very good. So hope for a best. Match is started already.
Yeah, absolutely. The match has already started, and the score right now is Brentford and United nil. United are in the green, while Brentford are in the they are in traditional red. And these were the lineups today of both the sides. So at the moment, the way match is going on, it's been
Oh,
an
oh,
intensive start. What happened?
chance to Ronaldo, but
I think mine is going a bit more slow, I believe.
I have a 1 minute 21 second.
Oh, so I'm ahead, I believe. So I think United at the moment have more of a possession that we expected. I think we all should expect that United are going to be the one that will attack and Brentford will try to counter them. That's going to be the strategy that Brentford is going to employ in this game, in my opinion.
Yes, yes.
So going here as
Uh,
well. Yeah, Hiren bhai, go.
yes, I think Brentford will attack on a counter. I think they most probably most rely on counter attack because United is gonna have a more possession. So they Brentford are gonna wait and wait for a right chance to counter attack and try to score a goal. And then United will be in more pressure, and then Brentford will be play some defensive game. But whoever scores first will be upper hand, I think, because other team will go in little bit. I think if United consider first goal, then it has a lot more pressure on United because in consecutive game you are behind in a मैच इज नॉट गुड थिंग सो आई थिंक लेट्स होप कि यूनाइटेड पहले स्कोर करे ताकि जो प्रेशर है वो थोड़ा रिलीज हो जाए.
I think at the moment it's all United. At the moment, the possession is everything with United. But the thing is, it depends on what United are going to do with the ball because Brentford are a team which are very, very dangerous in the counter attack. And especially, I think people are forgetting how strong Brentford are in set pieces, corner kicks, free kicks. So it's going to be a long ball into the box, and that's the way Brentford are going to target Manchester United today. We all know the strategy that the manager of Brentford goes with. So I think we should not be surprised that this is the thing he's going to go with, and this is going to be a bit more concerned today the way Brentford are going to go, in my
Uh,
opinion.
have you
Yeah,
Shrey
Hiren,
bhai,
like, please go.
have you seen Kevin De Bruyne's goal against Bournemouth today?
Nah, I did not see that. I was more considered in the Arsenal game.
Oh, yeah, उसमें
I
भी
think
वो
Arsenal made a meal out of it. For me, Arsenal was very good, but I think Arsenal made a meal out of it and literally could have even drawn this game after being so good. But Leicester City, for me, are really, really concerning me so far. I think they're not playing with the, you can say, happiness. And I think Leicester City are in massive, massive trouble this season, in my opinion. The way things are going on, they're not able to make new signings. I think they're in a bit more trouble. So now, along with the Manchester United match, where the score is 0-0, let's go to some of the Chelsea talks as well today, discussing on some transfer news and everything regarding Chelsea as well. So match is going on. United and Brentford is 0-0. Also discussing on Chelsea. You can see with Chelsea that Tuchel in his press conference has said that we will not panic and we will not sign players we are not 100% convinced about. So I think Hiren Bhai coming to here, I think Tuchel has made it very, very clear here that Tuchel will not go for, you can say, weak players or the players that he does not think are good enough for the club. I think this statement is very, very clear that Tuchel and Chelsea are going for quality rather than quantity. What do you think of this statement, and do you see Chelsea might just leave some of players and not sign someone if they think they're not good enough?
I think it's a great statement, and I think it's a very important statement because you have to understand your need and according to sign a player rather than um, signing a player for just to fill up the position or just to have a backup. If you can't be 100% convinced about the player and his ability, then there is no point to sign him because we are seeing that from United that they are going for a matlab, in a panic situation they are going for some average player which they already have average players, some of them are, but if you can't able to bring your scouted player that you think
There's a
you
chance.
have.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here in between. Again,
Oh,
Manchester United for some reason were in trouble. The throw-in is causing United
अच्छा
a
अच्छा
lot of
हम्म.
problem. They're not able to take throw-in Hiren bhai. And I was telling you at the start of the video that Manchester United are going to struggle with this Brentford pressure when it comes to throw-ins, and they need to be careful. And I think they were in trouble here, but I think they were saved by a very, very poor shot. Please continue, Hiren bhai.
So I'm saying that Tuchel made a very clear that if he can't be 100% convinced, then that position will be not by signed by any average player. So it's a good strategy. uh, if I give you example, like, tomorrow, yesterday the one news come up that Chris Smith ने news break की थी कि यूनाइटेड हैव स्टार्टेड स्टॉक विद बार्सिलोना फॉर मिरलैम पियानिक, एंड उसी के बाद उसने तरत कंफर्म कर दिया कि तभी जावी की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस चल रही थी। तो जावी सेड दैट उसको जब क्वेश्चन पूछा गया कि मिर्लम पियानिक का रुकेगा कि नहीं रुकेगा, तो उसने क्लियर किया कल कि वो हमारे साथ रुक रहा है क्योंकि निको गोंजालेस लोन पे चला गया है। तो तभी भी फिर से क्रिस स्मिथ ने तुरंत ही वो न्यूज़ को क्लियर कर दिया कि मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड आर जस्ट आस्किंग फॉर, मतलब उसने इंक्वायर किया था सिर्फ यूनाइटेड ने। तो आई थिंक ये देख रहे हैं हम यूनाइटेड के साथ कि वो अभी फ्रेंकी डियोंग के साथ डील नहीं होने से वो रेबियोट के पीछे चले गए, मरलम पियानिक के पीछे जा रहे, एंड लॉट ऑफ अदर मिडफील्डर दे आर linked up with. So it's rather to be have a 2 to 3 backup plan already in mind, rather than going for a rush in last minute if you can't able to sign your desired player. So I think Tuchel is very sure about that thing, that he has to be 100% convinced for to sign a player. So I think it's a good strategy.
I think Hiren bhai, please continue more. I will just bring the second slide as well. What are your thoughts on this,
Oh,
Hiren bhai? The Todd Boehly is in direct contact with people close to Aubameyang deal, and Chelsea are preparing the opening bid to Barcelona. Another bid will come for Fofana in next days. So please
it's
continue on this, Hiren bhai.
it's all depend on the Depay deal also, because if Juventus are able to sign Depay in next 2 3 days, then Aubameyang deal will be call off, because Barcelona made very clear that either one of them are leaving, both will be not leaving. So that's there. If Chelsea will made the price tag Barcelona asking for 25 million, and Chelsea currently I think offering 12 to 13 million. So it's there is a 50% gap in price tag also. So it's going to be take a long negotiation. Whereas Depay's deal is in final stages with Juventus, because Juventus are working with a couple of weeks with Depay's agent and all of that. So I think most probably DP will leave and Aubameyang will stay, because Barcelona and Xavi made very clear that either of one will leave, both can't be leave. So you have to have a backup of रॉबर्ट लेवेंडोस्की. सो लेट्स सी कि चेल्सी कितना इस डील को अगर जल्दी से क्लोज कर पाती है, तो उसी हिसाब से हम देखेंगे कि अगर जल्दी से इसको क्लोज कर दिया तो फिर तो वो बात बन जाएगी। नहीं तो अगर डिपे की डील पहले क्लोज हो गई, तो फिर चांस बहुत कम है कि ओबामेयांग की डील चेल्सी स्ट्राइक कर पाएगी, क्योंकि बारसा किसी दोनों में से किसी एक को ही मतलब और ये शॉट और गोल। ओ शिट! अरे यार डेविड डिया क्या यार कीपिंग की है क्या, उसने आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स से कैसा शॉट लिया था फिर भी यार। अरे यार ये कॉन्फिडेंस ये क्लियर दिखाता है कि आपका प्लेयर का कॉन्फिडेंस कितना लो है। श्रेय
Thank
भाई
you so
आप।
much, Hiren bhai, कि आपने बीच में सारा कंट्रोल कराया. Apologies
अरे
to people. I had to go immediately somewhere because there was a bit more banging on my door. So you have
अरे
to
सर
understand in
गोल
that regard
गोल
as well.
गोल हो चुका है भाई, गोल हो चुका है। ब्रेंटफोर्ड स्कोर।
आपका आगे चल रहा है. Your one is ahead of me. Mine is 7
सिक्स
minutes 59 seconds.
नाइन
Yeah, it's
मिनट
a
फिफ्टी
goal.
फोर
Oh my god, this is Manchester United. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is bad.
ये सीट
I
सीट
think I
डिफेंडिंग
think De Gea should save that. Hiren bhai, I think you should save that.
Oh, absolutely. It's 100% save of a keeper.
Oh my god.
It's a very poor defending by goalkeeping by David De Gea. Very low. I think it's showing that how much a team's player are in low on confidence. It's showing that
I think this is
if
a
you can't
massive
save
concern in
the
my.
if you can't
Hmm.
save this type of a goal, then ball, then what
I
you
think
can
the
do in
biggest
a
concern I
peak
will
of
say,
delivery.
Hiren bhai, the biggest concern is that David De Gea is the biggest, you can say, the player for Manchester United. Like, David De Gea is the heartbeat of this Manchester United team. Even in, you can say, despair,
Chance, चलो,
disappointment, anger,
come on.
he is the
और
best
अरे
player for United and he has made that mirror. Oh, Bruno taking a shot here.
hmm.
I think I will to Bruno here on you, Hiren. But what's happened to Bruno like since that season where he scored around, you can say 27, 28 goals? What's happened to Bruno Fernandes? Like, he's not the player he used to be, in my opinion. And he missed a blunder of a chance against Brighton last week when it was just from 9 or 10 yards. So, what's really happened to Bruno, Hiren Bhai?
I think it's positioning and it is running and all of that passing all are good, but the finishing final finishing are I think let down Bruno Fernandes. In a previous season, we also seen that he takes a shot, but it either take a wide or over
There's a
the
chance. There's a chance for United.
let,
No, pathetic
no no
cross.
no no no
Just
no.
straight to Brentford player, and I think the only thing
So,
United don't need right now is conceding a second. They need to calm down and they need to get the control of the game back. Because if it gets to 2-0, I think that negativity will be back in the camp. And I think there will be big trouble for United. And I think at the moment, again, as always, United are struggling for no reason. I think in the attacking department, Brentford are sitting back people. So it's no surprise that Brentford will come with a plan to just sit back. And that's the way I think this game is going to go. Brentford are going to sit back and going to take their chances when they get it. While Manchester United are going to have the whole possession in the world, it's just about how much United can convert and can they score or not. And going bundle down is the worst thing to happen when you play away to Brentford. A lead for United was very, very important. And again, United are very, very inconsistent. I think the problem with United is at some point, every player just gets bad. When any hope arises, one of the most important people kill it. Last season, David De Gea was a heartbeat of this team. You can say at least one savior with Ronaldo in a camp that was absolutely bad. And right now, David De Gea has made a blunder. The last player you expect to make a blunder. And now I think they're in a bit trouble here. And they need to calm down. The match is not over. It can just take one moment of brilliance for Ronaldo and United to come back. They need to calm down. They need to take this pressure from Brentford. They need to keep the possession of the ball well, and they will come back. But if United just take it overly, they start being erratic. I think I remember under Maurizio Sarri at Chelsea, then Maurizio Sarri used to complain that players lost their mind when we went 1-0 down. They threw away the game plan. It's important for United to maintain the possession of the ball and play the Ten Hag ball of football. And I'm 100% sure that Manchester United will be back in this game. They need to be calm. They need to be calmness because I think their fans are getting a bit too angry, which I can understand. Yelling with Anatovic, sometimes in Morata, not signing De Jong. I can understand that. But whether you sign even De Jong, Ten Hag will need time. And I think United fans need to be patient. Right now, the match is not over. It can take one moment of brilliance for it to change. But at the moment, Brentford have got the lead they wanted. And they are a very, very dangerous team at their home. So now going to Hiren Bhai here. Hiren Bhai, till now, how much match has gone? What have you made of it so far? And at the moment, what do you think United should do to get the goal back?
I think Abhi states okay. United have a 71 percentage of possession, so it's a possession wise they are up in the game. But I think what they are lacking is the final finishing and जो एक through ball जो एक चाहिए वो नहीं मिल रहा है और ये दूसरा अरे बच गया अगर दूसरा पड़ जाता अभी. So I think they are I think their midfielder is like sit. I didn't expect a midfield of United like this type of midfield because they are all over the places. And if you don't have a strong midfield, then you can't control a game and you can't able to defend also or can't able to create that much chances to come back in a game like this if you already in a one down. So I think your midfield has to step up because today you have a two attacking midfielder Ericsson and Bruno and Fred are playing as I think number 5.
And
So
also,
let's see.
Hirenbhai, just one question. Hirenbhai, we all know that Lisandro Martinez is a player that who can play in the central defensive midfielder as well. And Lisandro Martinez is a very, very good passer of the ball. So why do you think that Eric Ten Hag has not
What
tried Lisandro Martinez as center defensive midfielder and played Rafael Varane at the back? Because for me, that looked like the more reasonable situation to play Lisandro in the midfield and play Varane and Maguire. Why do you think he's not persisted with Martinez as center defensive midfielder and I straight away put him at a centre back?
I think Eric Ten Hag is waiting for a 2 to 3 match to see if Lisandro Martinez is fit for a Premier
Maguire
League
is so
type of
bad. Hiren
defender.
by just see this tackle.
Yes, yes,
Oh
I
my
see. I
god.
have seen that. It's a red card tackle, but yellow
No,
card
no,
भी
no, no.
है
It's
कोई
not
बात
a
नहीं.
red card, but The thing is that it's not a red card, but what was he doing? I'm not understanding. It's not a red card in any opinion, Hirin bhai. But the thing is, what was he trying to do? In my opinion, like there's no need to tackle him. He's going nowhere. Now you're given unnecessary free kick from a good location, and they can do something big with it as well. So I'm not understanding Hirin bhai. What's going on with them?
Mm. I think their mind is a little bit out of the shape currently. All the players, I think, and it's a very dangerous position for a free kick. Let's see.
Hmm. That's a dangerous position for a free kick. We'll go to the Chelsea news as well before seeing this free kick as well. So Brentford have got a chance from a very good area. Maguire has just fouled the Brentford player, and they have got a free kick at very good position. There was never a need for Harry Maguire to make that tackle. The player was going nowhere. He easily could have been intercepted,
O-
but that's what
Over the
Harry Maguire
post,
has been. And this is a very good chance for Brentford. My God, this is very good chance for Brentford.
over the board,
My,
over
oh
the
my
post.
God, that was close. Oh my God. That was close to be the 2-0, and it would have been absolutely, you will say, non-deserved for me because Brentford have done nothing, but United have themselves offered everything to Brentford. Brentford in this game have had to do nothing. First goal was offered by David De Gea, being very kindful to Brentford,
2 nil,
and the
2
second
nil, 2
goal,
nil, 2 nil. What are you doing, United? They are in a mud, guys.
2-0.
United 2 nil. Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God, my
What
one is
are you
back. I
doing
apologize,
there,
people.
guys?
Hiren Bhai has disappointed my experience today. And that's 2-0. And this is a
I
disaster.
think, I
This is a
think, uh, I
disaster.
think, I think Eric Ten Hag showing their disappointment. They are losing their mind. I think.
I think again it's David De Gea's fault. He's not a sweeper keeper. I think if United want to play Eric Ten Hag ball, they need a keeper that can play from the back. And this is an absolute disaster here now for United. I think this is an absolute disaster. And losing two in a row matches against Brentford and Brighton is unacceptable. I think this is going beyond acceptable region for them, Hiren Bhai. This is too bad. And now
This is
United 2-0 down.
unexpected.
Oh my God, this David De Gea, what is he doing? What the heck is David De Gea doing? I'm not even a United fan, and I'm feeling angry here that what the heck is he doing? What the heck is happening to one of the greatest football club in the world in 10 years back? I'm a Chelsea fan, but I have more respect for Manchester United the way they were, and they're an absolute laughing stock right now. An absolute laughing stock in the whole world. One of the biggest laughing stock in the world, and Glazers, I think, are teaching everyone how to be the most irresponsible owners in the world. This is a disaster here going on, and people, the way this is going on, this can end badly for United. 4 or 5 or 6. This is going very badly right now, and they need to up their sleeves. These players should be ashamed of wearing that shirt, in my opinion. The fans that have trouble paying the big money, the fans that are watching from home. I'm a Chelsea fan,
Arey,
but I'm in an area where I have a United fan who's my cousin brother, and he's absolutely broken, and I'm absolutely understand with him. And now I see why. Absolutely shameful from the side, being 2-0 down. David De Gea is very overrated when it comes to his ball playing skills. He has been single-handedly responsible for United going 2-0 down. And right now, United are struggling badly. And Ronaldo has been doing, come on, guys, because Ronaldo is an easy target. Everything happens. Ronaldo, his attitude is not good. But Ronaldo today has been not given anyone service. Blame Ronaldo today. Any United fan, please, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but blame Ronaldo today. The guy has done nothing bad today. Is David De Gea having an absolute disaster? And is people will be very easy to go on David De Gea. People will be very easy to go on Ronaldo. But where is the accountability for Bruno? Where is the accountability for Marcus Rashford?
chance.
And this inconsistency. Going to you, Hiren by here. Hiren by, what do you make of David De Gea's performance today? And what the heck is happening to this United side and Ten Hag right now? What's going on there?
I think it's a very poor performance by David De Gea, and he is not a ball playing goalkeeper. So we can't expect. In first game also, a couple of times he thrown out a ball to uh, out of the field. So he is a not ball playing. And if you know already that your goalkeeper is not able to do that, and you are playing a system where your goalkeeper needs to better in ball playing, so you have to sign a goalkeeper that is good. Yeah, I know that David Dia is a legend of United. I am not doubting that, and his performance in last season is also good. But his saving skill and also that are good. But in today's time, more managers are using goalkeeper as a ball playing goalkeeper also, because they are trying to build from a back, and they try to use the defender and goalkeeper also in a build up. So it's a very important. Your duty just now can't be to save the goal. Your duty is also to move forward the game and to track progression in ball. So in that area, I think David De Gea lacks is this ability. So that's why they suffering to this type of mistakes, and it's absolutely poor performance by David De Gea. And I think let's hope कि United मतलब I am also in a very sad mood because we can't see United in this type of
I think Hiren,
situation.
right? The surprising thing is that a lot of people were giving United a chance for top four, and I was saying it's too early. I thought new manager will come, these players will have some shame in themselves that we sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we get the sack of Ralph Ragnick. Now let's have some shame in us. But most of these players have no shame. And I'm not even going on David De Gea. David De Gea is the least to blame. But the problem is that David De Gea does not have the attribute for me to play Eric Ten Hag ball. But okay, he has saved United's future for a long, long time now. What about the other players? Where is this great guy, the guy that is one of the most talented Englishmen in the world, in Marcus Rashford? Where is the guy, one season wonder in Bruno Fernandes, that was the level of Kevin De Bruyne, according to some fans? Where is Luke Shaw, one of the best left back England had, and was playing such good football for England? Where is Harry the Great Maguire, who was for 18 million pounds and has not even done good leadership so far? I'm not even going badly on Maguire. I feel for Maguire, he's getting a bit more bullied. But where is the Maguire that played for England when England reached the final of the Euros? Where is that Maguire? Where is the heck of this midfield? What is this Scott McTominay? He is. I have no words for this team. I have no words on what's happened to even Sancho. This guy was one of, if not the most talented footballer in the world when he was playing for Dortmund, and he's looking like an absolutely awful United, and that's not his mistake. Because United as a side have never played in a proper way. I thought a proper coach will come and these players will get a bit of a bulk of their side that I have to improve. I have to impress the manager. And these players have been absolutely shameful in my opinion. And today, if they can't even pull a comeback, I don't know how are the fans going to trust them for the whole season. Arsenal are thrashing Leicester there 4-2. Today, Manchester City, their own side in Manchester, just absolutely swept the ground with Bournemouth and showed everyone. While I'm very confident that United will make AFC Bournemouth look like FC Barcelona. That's how bad United are. United can really at the moment play Barcelona and can get beaten 7-0. That's how bad they are right now. What's going on with them in my opinion? I don't know. They have a chance to attack here. Save.
So
Good try here by Dalot. And Dalot at the moment, United career has been very disappointing, but he has to improve. And the problem with United is that Dalot is a very, very average player, but his competition is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who just makes recovery tackles and gets applauded. That's the way with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and that's how bad United are. And they need a big, big rebuild. And sorry, but Adrian Rabiot or Arnautovic are not the rebuild they need. They need a proper rebuild. For me, this is one side who never do proper scouting. There were so many young players they could have in their lineup. For me, if they were after so much after De Jong, they could have even signed Ivan Toney, who would have done some job for them. It's very frustrating the way United are playing. But right now the game is 2-0. And the way the game is going on right now, there's, I believe, a break here, water break here, which
yes,
Premier
yes,
League has
break.
introduced, I believe, because of the big heat. So let's go to some Chelsea news today, guys, that we were talking to discuss here. And going to some Chelsea news here, guys. So Todd Bowley has been very clear, is in direct contact with people close to the Aubameyang deal, and Chelsea are preparing the opening bid to Barcelona. Another bid will Fofana will come in the next days, and this has been said by Fabrizio Romano in his YouTube channel. So Todd Bowley at the moment has been working tirelessly to get Chelsea the signings he need. He has been working hard. He has been working with an absolute desire, and Chelsea are trying to do their best to get Aubameyang and best to get Fofana. So Hiren, what do you make of this? Do you see Chelsea signing both of these players? Or do you see Aubameyang staying at Barcelona?
Aubameyang will stay if Depay will leave. That's as simple as that. If Depay will stay, then Aubameyang will go. Either of one will go, and either of one will stay. That's very clear by club and Xavi also that you. But I think Depay will most probably leave, so Aubameyang will stay, and Frankie De Jong also will go are gonna leave. So Depay's negotiation with Juventus is in final stages. It's so that deal is already moved forward, and Aubameyang's Chelsea still didn't have a official bid for Aubameyang, and Barcelona are asking for around 25 million, and Chelsea are willing to pay only 12 to 13 million. So there is also a 50% gap in that also. So it's gonna be take some time. But let's see if Depeche deal completed first, then there is no chance that Aubameyang will leave. And if Depeche deal will not complete, then we can see Aubameyang will be leaving for Chelsea. And I think Fofana will obviously come for Chelsea. I think Chelsea are now gonna offer around 80 million, so it's gonna be a good offer, and most probably Leicester will accept that offer. And let's see, Fofana I think will definitely come, but in Aubameyang case it depend on all the DP deal, and what if whichever deal comes first, they will Barcelona will sell that player.
People, you can also see some stats here for the Manchester United with the Brentford game. You can see the possession is being dominated by Manchester United, 70% possession to 30 for Brentford. Shots have been equal, on goals have been equal, shots off goal have been equal, and this shows that United are going to have all the possession, but Brentford are still very easily able to carve out shots. Yes, United have had 70% possession, dominance in this game, but the possession at the moment has been 30% to Brentford, 70% United, but the shots have been 5 shots to Brentford, 5 shots to United. I will love to say one thing, people in this chat, and one thing overall, in my opinion, that United fans, whoever watching here, need to be a bit more calm. You see Manchester City, when Manchester City play the pep ball, Manchester City play their football in a very calm way. They do not even allow their opponents one shot, and it takes some time to develop. United needs some time to develop, and Ten Hag will need time, and fans need to be patient. If you take anger straight away out on Ten Hag, you will straight away be Ten Hag out in 3 games, and that is not the right thing for Manchester United. But my problem with Manchester United is that the players they've got right now, Ten Hag can work 24/7. He can even create an alternative multiverse world and even work double hard. And even then, he cannot improve his draws that they've got. I'm sorry. Pep was came to Manchester City and Pep was rewarded with Gundogan, Gabriel Jesus, Riyad Mahrez. He had a player like an academy like Phil Foden. He was rewarded with Joe Hart getting out of the club, Jesus Navas thrown out of the club, Gail Clichy thrown out of the club. All these players went away. Gundogan was brought, Sane was brought. Next season, Mahrez was brought, Jesus was brought, so many. Edison was brought. They brought one keeper from Barca in Claudio Bravo. Oh, it didn't work. Throw him away. They brought another player in, I believe, Nolito. I'm not fully sure. And they get him away as well. That's the way in Manchester City. But sorry to say, if you're asking Eric Ten Hag to play, make Scott McTominay play like the next Andres Iniesta, I think you can just not watch football, and it's better you give up football. I'm very sorry in that regards. And going to Hiren Bhai here as well. Hiren Bhai, with Brentford at the moment and the way Brentford are going on, do you see United pulling a comeback here? Because it's a good chance for a free kick here. And if this even goes in, I don't even know what to say.
I think it's gonna be a very tough to come back, because you have to score a 3 goal to come back, to win a match, and 2 goal to draw. I think it's gonna be a very uphill task for United. And oh, still chance for Brentford, corner to Brentford. So I think it's a very tough task to do. But let's see. And I think there is I in Srebhai, absolutely right. You have comparison with City. What they have done is that they every transfer window um they have thrown out a player which are earlier in the
Is there
in
a
the thing.
penalty check going on?
N- I think it's
Oh
a
my, oh no,
in
no, I don't think. They were showing again and again replay, so I thought that a penalty check was going
no
on.
no corner
That's a chance. Come on, let's see what they
chance.
can do here, Brentford.
3
United are
nil
playing more like, if you can
3
see,
nil
zonal shape. So
3 nil.
United. Oh my god, what the heck is going on? What is going on?
This
Oh
is this
my
is
god.
absolutely shocking. This can't be
Oh
explained in
my
words, guys.
god.
This
Oh
can't be
my
explained in
god.
words.
This is
This
bad. This is
this has
bad,
to
Hiren bhai.
be
This is very, very bad.
very bad.
This is very, very bad. This is very bad. I'm so sorry, United fans who are watching this. I'm so sorry, United fans. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I'm in no way to even hurt you or banter you, because this is bad. This is bad. And I was telling you, Hiren Bhai can be evidence for that. I was telling you the way this game is going on, this can beat 4-5 nil here. And that's the way this is going on. This is one of the worst side I've seen in my life when it comes to defending. Oh my god, Hiren bhai, this is a bad side.
I think
I think this is a very,
I
very
think
bad side.
it's now needed a overhaul जो रेल्फ रैग्निक बोल रहा था जो अपने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कि you have to change a 10 to 11 player in your squad
And
to
Gaurav bhai is in the
to
chat. So first of all, big up to Gaurav bhai. Gaurav bhai, I will say one thing, please, Gaurav bhai. I do believe United fans who are in the chat, be patient. See, if you have to blame someone, please blame your board. Please blame Glazers. I'm very sorry, but I will say one thing, United fans and people, please do not mind me. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I'm just giving my opinion on our club. For me, do not buy the shirts for your club. Do not buy the merchandise of a club. Don't support this Glazers money. Don't put their money into your club and start organizing proper protests against these owners. Barcelona fans were angry with Bartomeu, and what they did? Hiren Bhai is the evidence here. They threw Bartomeu out of the club because he was running the club in a bad way. Wake up, United fans. Wake up. Get these Glazers out of your club and get your club back on track, or you could be the next Nottingham Forest in making, which you people are not realizing. This is not the mistake of Eric Ten Hag. Eric Ten Hag is one of the finest coaches in the world. He's one of the most talented matches in the world, and United are making him look like an absolute peanut here. United can make me look like the biggest idiot in the world and can even change anything I've got in myself. They can even change me as a person. They can change my gender here. That's how bad United are right now. They're absolutely pathetic. The way they are playing, what are these players? Harry Maguire, disaster. David De Gea today has been disaster, and he cannot play the sweeping keeping role. You go to Scott McTominay, that guy should not be playing for top six club ever again. Which club in the world will play him? No technical club in the world will even give McTominay a pair of shoes to play for the club. That's how bad he is, and respect McTominay. I'm not a footballer, I'm an idiot. But I'm sorry, he should not be playing for a top seven club. You go to Fred, he is not a player. 50 million pounds, what is done? He has not even been worth 5 million. Not even worth two peanuts, in my opinion. I'm so sorry for that. He's not even worth one packet of peanuts. That's how bad Fred has been for United. And you go to other players as well. It's very easy for United fans to go, Ronaldo does not care for a club. Ronaldo has never been caring for a club. What the heck that guy can do? He's a world-class player. You cannot even provide one service for, one cross for. Dalo is the hope of United fans, and he's absolutely average. Luke Shaw is the hope for United fans, and he's absolutely bang average. You go towards your front three, Rashford has been just feeding off the pathetic, you can say, the hype he got in between when he was called one of the most talented youngsters in England. What is this team doing? How can they be 3-0 down? Lisandro is a young player and should be given time to develop. Eriksen has just come to the club. People who are blaming anyone should be blaming this on Glazers, should be blaming this on Murtog, should be blaming this on Richard Arnold. Many United fans on Twitter were saying, Richard Arnold is a new change. Ed Woodward has gone. All problems are over. Guys, Ed Woodward was just not the problem. Problem is your Abram Glazer and the Glazer family. Do something to get this out, and you will be club improving as well. Today, the report has come that United are ready to sign Frankie de Jong and are ready to pay him 550k per week. Are they idiots? 550k per week, you're idiots to pay 550k for Frankie de Jong. How idiots you can be to sign the player and pay him 550k? That means Frankie de Jong will be earning more wages than Messi and Ronaldo. You're joking.
4-0.
Is
4-0. 4-0.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. फ्रैंकी किस किस मुंह से आएगा नहीं, ये लग ही नहीं रहा अब तो. चलो जा रोनाल्डो चेल्सी मत सोच. But Ronaldo Gaurav is not the person to blame today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Eriksen की नाक कटा दे बीसी. Oh ho. Just see
कैसे
this,
काउंटर पड़ा
Hiren
दीजिए.
bhai. How can you get beaten from middle of the area? Oh my god, Hiren bhai. Hiren bhai, is this going to be the 8-0 today? What's going on here? What the heck is going on, Hiren bhai? Like,
I am speechless. I am speechless, Ray bhai. This
my
can't be explained in
god.
words. How can
And
you
who is the
explain this
defender?
type of performance
Who
in
was
words?
this Eriksen? Marking
No.
Bumo.
Look so. I think 23 number.
He's bad. Luke Shaw is bad. I think I'm today a bit of blame has to go in terms of lineup selection to Ten Hag as well. He should have gone with Malacio. There was no need to go with Eric. For me, I'm sorry, Luke Shaw. And Hiren by some opinion on this now, because for me the way the game is going, we might just need shift to the Chelsea talks as well, because It's impossible now to even see one goal. This can even turn Brentford 7 United nil. This is bad, Hirin Bhai. Just give your opinion on this, Hirin Bhai.
I think it's gonna be a very very bad. I think I अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही रोनाल्डो को दिखाया था. He looks very 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 disappointed by performance, and he should be leaving. I think from seeing this, he can't be wasting his final couple of years in a club. Club like this. No, not but players like this. He can't be seen with a player like this, and. Ronaldo is in miserable condition right now. I think he is also disappointment, same as fans, because you can't expect United's performance like this. This is I think their I have seen United. This is the worst performance of United. I think. What do you say, Ashraf?
Hirin Bhai, we have seen some bad days for United in terms of since Alex Ferguson left. We have seen some very, very bad days. I'm a Chelsea fan, so in people, I should not be shouting, in my opinion. But this is what United made me do. They are making me shout. I'm a Chelsea fan, I should be here, ah, ha, 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 but I'm not. Because this is beyond joke. This is beyond joke. I remember, Hiren Bhai, you will also remember that last year, Brentford at Stamford Bridge beat Chelsea 1-4. But that was not like this. That was a one-off game where Chelsea got everything wrong. It happens and it can happen. This is not one-off. They were beaten by Brighton. They are getting beaten by Brentford 4-0. They were beaten 4-0 by Brighton at the end of the last season as well. They were beaten by Crystal Palace 1-0 as well. What? How can you defend this badly? United had a chance here, but just see the strongness of the Brentford goalkeeper here. They had a chance, and no, this is not a foul. This is not a foul in any way. And United right
No,
now,
no,
for
no
me, they
foul.
need a goal back before the half. If they want to make a game of it, they need to make it 4-1, in my opinion, to at least make a game of it. Or I think it's going to be the biggest meltdown ever after the full time. And this might force Glazers to even pay anything for Frankie de Jong. And I think Barcelona are right now licking their lips. Barcelona right now licking their lips because now they can ask anything from Manchester United. They can say, you're getting beat 5-0 by Brentford. Now just give us the money for Frankie de Jong. And Frankie de Jong can absolutely make the meal out of Glazers and get the best wages he wants. Now, if I'm asking you a question, Hirin Bhai, do you see now Frankie de Jong will move watching this?
I think now it's gonna be very difficult to say, because you can't convince a player to team like this. But I mean, in last year we have seen with Barcelona also that changes in last year's transfer window. Barcelona also can't be able to convince to player to come. But this year we have seen that with Xavi and Elemani, that your coach and your sporting project is it's absolutely has to be top notch to convince a player to come to your club. Otherwise it's going to be very very difficult to otherwise it's only depend on money. If a player are looking for a more wages or a more salary, then player will come. But most of the player are not looking for that. There are some players that look for a more money, but most of the player are looking for a first look the sporting project and all of that. So I think it has to be a very strong sporting project. And I think in today's Eric Ten Hag time, I think it is going to be tough to convince to Frankie De Jong to come to United. But let's see what Frankie De Jong thinks. I think if Frankie De Jong sign for United, then I think it's going to be still his career's 2 to 3 year will be lost. So I think it's better to go for a Chelsea now rather than going for a in United, because Chelsea are a more favorable option for Frankie De Jong, because of, you can play in Champions League also, and it's a little bit more settled team, and you have a very good atmosphere there. Because in this team, I think I can't be if Ronaldo can't be changes this player, then Frankie De Jong will not make that much sense, because this player are very very pathetic. I think I controlled my anger, but this type of performance you can't express from
But
a
I think
Manchester
Hiren Bhai,
United player.
I don't think Hiren Bhai, just second. So sorry to interrupt. I don't think we should contain this anger. I think this should really inspire United fans. Now they need to wake up for me. United fans need to wake up and smell the coffee. This is not going right. I think Ten Hag is a person I think you need to be calm with. He's a very, very good manager. One of, if not the best manager when it comes to talent, building up a play, one of the best football. Do not blame him. Go for some of these players. Go for Glazers because this is getting beyond control, guys. And this is bad. This should not be happening to a club of that level. This level of incompetence is unheard of. The way they have ran Manchester United. How can a club that 2 years back reached Europa League final, finished second, has fallen this far? I think that's not just to be that. How can someone be this bad? Ralph Ragnick can fail, okay. Ralph Ragnick was not an experienced manager. His CV was not good. Solskjaer, okay, he's not good. He's a very unnamed manager. Not even this manager is not able to inspire, then who can? And I will say one question, United fans who are watching this, I will just ask one question. If Eric Ten Hag is not able to improve you, who will? If Eric Ten Hag is sacked by Glazers, who will anyone wants to come and manage this club? No one. No one is going to go manage this club, bar a manager who is championship level. That's it. That's how in trouble Manchester United are. And it's shameful where Manchester United are. It's absolutely gutting the way they are doing. For me, the way they have played today has been an absolute shame. They have a bit of chance here, but I think it's just playing for pride now until they can pull something off. And the problem is, if this was Manchester City being 4-0 down, Liverpool being 4-0 down, I and Hiren Bhai will still have been watching this with big interest because we would have seen Manchester City pull a comeback off. We would have seen even Liverpool pull a comeback off. We would have seen even Arsenal put a fight here. I'm not seeing any fight from Manchester United right now. Attackingly, they're out of ideas. Ronaldo will be easy target. I think he's trying his best, but there's no service. There's literally no service to him today. They do not have a proper right back. Dalo is one of the most average right back you will see in the Premier League. He does not even deserve to play for a top 15 side. Even I have to say one thing. Will even Fulham play Dalo in the team? I don't think so. Dalo is not at the level of Manchester United. But the problem is his fight is with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Luke Shaw is just a player who has always been inconsistent, injured, has never been consistent. You go to Harry Maguire, he has been a true failure. You go towards Lisandro, he's a very young player and he has to play with Harry Maguire, who is absolutely out of form. David De Gea has been saving this side, but it's been because of his saving ability. His sweeping ability is one of the worst when it comes to top goalkeepers. You go towards McTominay, he should not be playing for the top centre side in the Premier League. I'm not even sure will Fulham play him in midfield over Paulinho. That's how good midfield they have got. And I think Andres Pereira might have done a better job for United than the job McTominay will do. Fred has been the biggest disappointment for 50 million. He's a player who is not even got two peanuts for me. I'm so sorry, a packet of peanuts, people. And then you go towards the other departments United. I think Ericsson needs time. He's just come now, and he will think that Brentford was a better team than United right now. And you go towards the front three. Marcus Rashford has been disappointing and absolutely been inconsistent. You go towards the left side, Sancho. He was such a good player. I don't know what's happened to Jadon Sancho, but is United making him look bad? Ronaldo has been out of service, but it's so easy to blame everything on Ronaldo because he's a big name player who is easy to blame. Where is the future of this side when Bruno Fernandes is not stepping up? He was just scoring goals, but he has no creativity in him. He cannot make a through pass. He cannot make a proper cross. He just relies on shots, and that is not a good idea as well. I feel for the fancy as rival I can laugh today. Hiren Bhai and me are rivals of United. Barca United, Chelsea United have a lot of rivalry. But today I'm not laughing. If I was in the condition seeing United fans there, some in absolute despair as well, some kids there watching United, what's this example going to be? Who in the heck in Manchester in the future is going to support United over City? For me, people, I fell in love with Chelsea. I do not support anyone for success. I fell in love. But you have to remember one thing. People do love to see good football. People do love to see a team that plays with ambition. Nobody in the right world will support United when owner doesn't give a damn about the club. He gives a damn about dividends. When nobody gives a damn about United in terms of the ownership, they just make a fool out of you. They sign Ronaldo. You go and buy this merchandise. Then you make Glazers make some money. They get happy and get to top four. I'm telling you one thing. Glazers have only brought Harry Ten Hag to get top four and make this what Arsene Wenger was doing with Arsenal. And United fans, do your bit or see your club fall down. Either you do what Barcelona did and knock them out like they did with Bournemouth, or guys, you're going to become the biggest nightmare and you're going to decline. I'm very sorry. I'm not trying to be any arrogant here. I'm very, very sorry here. And Football Creeks here, who is a Manchester City fan, so happy to see you, Football Creeks, and hope everything is very, very good, Football Creeks. I'm so sorry, but I'm being reaction. United can get relegated. No, 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 that's not going to happen. That will never, ever happen. But I do see if this is the way they're trying to go, even West Ham might finish above them. I do think season is long. They might pull off a 5-6 match winning run, one Ten Hag settle. But Ten Hag can do everything in his way. But attitude he cannot do anything about. You can change the human's ability, you can change the human's confidence, but you cannot change their attitude in life. And going to Hiren by here, and now we're going to go to some Chelsea news as well. Hiren by halftime is just on the corner as well, just 2 or 3 minutes left now. For you, what do you think United should do, especially the way they are playing? How can they even try to force something here, and how can they save some pride here?
I think there is a no. I think game is finished. There is nothing to do now. You can save by not conceding another goal, and you can score 1-2 for your satisfaction. There is, if anything is left for satisfaction, I think from this performance, I think it's also showing in TV that how fans are in a stadium. Also, United fans are also disappointed. How much they are disappointed, because this is unbearable. I think the in previous the last 8 to 9 years with Sir Alex is gone. I think they are waiting, and they every time the new manager or a new player or some big signing are coming, United fans are waiting for to change the सॉरी रोनाल्डो इंजर्ड हो चुका है दे आर वेटिंग फॉर अ
No,
चेंज
he's
टू
fine. I
इफ
think उड़ गया अब ना आराम से. I think थोड़ा सा उड़ गया है. But I think Hiren bhai, I'm so sorry if I'm bringing some bad news to United. But remember who is your next opponent. It's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. If you are playing like this against Brentford, I don't know what Liverpool are going to do to you. I really don't know. I think I'm very sorry, but Liverpool right now is struggling, and Liverpool will be angry after the drop points against Fulham, and they are going to do everything in the world to send a statement in Premier League. And what better way will be to beat United 8-7-0? This is bad, people. This is very, very bad. This is I have not seen Hiren by since I have been started supporting football from 2009. I have seen some falling giants like Arsenal who fell off. I've seen fallen giants like Liverpool who fell down then wake up again. I've seen Manchester City become the next giant of football. I've seen Barcelona in front of my eyes fall but then again recover. I've seen even Real Madrid for sometimes being mediocre and then coming back as well. But I've never seen some side being this bad. I have never seen Real Madrid, yes, one time but beaten by Barca 5-0. There was some days. But that days, those two sides still used to be top of football. I've never seen any top side fell off this bad. Be losing to Brentford 4-0, Brighton 4-0. I'm out of words. I'm out of words today, guys. I'm so sorry, but I'm absolutely out of words. David Igea was saving United last time around, but all of a sudden in house of form. But Football Tweaks is just not a surprise. He was saving United with his feet, he was saving United with his arms, but he was never saving United with his sweeping keeping. In top six, he is the worst keeper when it comes to sweeping ability. For me, number one is Edison, number two is Allison, number three, you can say, is even Ramsdale, number four is Hugo Lloris, number five is Mendy, but the worst is David De Gea. David De Gea cannot play with his feet. I think it's absolutely clear to everyone involved. He cannot play with his feet. And Ten Hag ball requires that. For me, I don't know how United did not convince Dean Henderson to stay or give him assurances that he will play some matches as well. That's the future of your club. So I'm very unclear here. And Brentford have a corner here. So Hiren by me are going to watch it. Final chance of the game. Can it be 5-0 here for them? And a bit of chance here for Brentford as well. Corner was a bit poor, but no. At least United defended the corner well. So people, half time has arrived here. Is Brentford 4 and it's United nil. I feel like why did they let no? There's a story. I think Dean Henderson has just now come out and said that. Dean Henderson said that Manchester United promised me last year that I will be given some chances to play, but they broke that promise. I was made to sit on the bench. I had nothing to do. It absolutely spoiled my development, and now I was very unhappy the way they treated me. So I have left the club. Going on some stats, people as well before me and Hiren by go on exclusive view on Chelsea because this match is absolutely no worth to talk about if I'm being very, very honest here. And talking about the stats here, Hiren by you can also see on the screen is 7 shots to 8. It's 32% possession to 68. But you see one thing Brentford have had no ball in this match so far, and still Brentford have been able to create a lot of chances. While United have also done the same. But Brentford chances have been more clear cut, they have taken full advantage, and United defenders have been very, very kind, and the goalkeeper has been very, very kind to award their opportunities. So, Hirin Bhai, before we go to Chelsea talks, just taking a bit of final your analysis of the first half, and what do you think has gone wrong for Manchester United?
I think Brentford are pressing very well, so they make a mistake out of an individual player. If we can see David Dia, Yafir in also the corner, so they are pressing like a hell, and they try to make a United player to make a mistake, and they they take their chances very well. Where United lose some key key passes in a key field of area of the field. So in that regards, I think United are behind. That's why, and some individual mistake are already there. We can say that from David De Gea or Luke Shaw, that you can't be matlab in a normal you have to be alert to receive the ball and to pass it the ball to the proper player. If you passing a player who are already marked by an Brentford player and who are pressing him, so then he is gonna be lose that ball obviously. So you have to find a free man. They what they make a mistake in second goal. I think he can't find a free player and he passed the ball which already are marked by another Brentford player. So that mistake cost their second goal. And in a corner they also can't mark the player which are taken the header. So in that regards, I think they obviously missed some key area of defending also, and they are not that much pressing. They obviously have more possession, and they are very good in ball possession, but they are lacking the final pressing or a final pass that create a clear chance. I think United not created a very clear chance that Brentford's keeper have some shot to block. I think that kind of chance United not created in first half, whereas Brentford created some really good chance, and their game plan is very clear. You have to press like a hell and to make some mistake out of United's player and to utilize that mistake into goals. And they are very lucky to have a couple of mistake by United, a keeper or a defender or a midfielder, and they utilize that mistakes into convert that mistake into goals. So that's why they are 4-0.
I think absolutely agreed, Hiren bhai, and Danish bhai is in the chat, so big up to Danish bhai. And hello भैया, soon to be relegated. I don't think इतना negative हो, मैं समझता हूँ, is very sad. But people, please, who are watching, it doesn't take much. Do subscribe to the channel and do subscribe to Hiren bhai's channel. I will put the link in the description after this video ends. It doesn't take much. Please go and subscribe and support the channel. And now going on to some United chat as well and giving my final opinion before I move to Chelsea in this halftime talk. I think it's been the way you expect from United. It's not been any way different. But I did not see this coming. For me, all the goals have been absolutely avoidable. It's been the same old United who have been defensively unaware. I think the weak people are just going to go on Eric Ten Hag, and I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but Eric Ten Hag people have had no fault in this game. He had done everything right. It's just Manchester United doing everything bad. The attitude of this player stinks. Some of these players are absolutely awful players, and I think you cannot do anything about this. You can do everything in life, people. You can improve the attitude of someone. You can make anyone do some good things in life. If there's a person who wants to work hard, who wants to improve, you can improve anyone. But when a person does not want to work hard, you cannot improve him. These United players are spoiled brats earning big, big wages, and they do not care about the prestige of a club. They do not care about the way your club is. These players only care about the wages and the way they're going to go, how they're going to look in the media, social media, how are they going to be looking, what are they going to post in Instagram. Oh, I'm very sorry for the today's defeat. We tried our best. It happens. Bad day. Today we'll bounce back, people. They'll go to the Liverpool game. They'll put an Instagram post. Liverpool, we are coming for you. And then they'll get smashed hammered 5-0. Then they'll apologize with the essay for 2-3 pages essay that, dear Manchester United fans, I'm very, very sorry for the defeat. I promise you I'm going to play well. Big up to you and thank you. That's what United have become. An essay team who already have more essays than what I've written in my life. And in India, we study a lot. And even I've written less essays than what United do. And that also a big statement on how bad they are right now. The players at the moment have shortcuts. At fans level, it's everything related to Ronaldo. Ronaldo this, Ronaldo that. He has spoiled the style of play. Ronaldo is the person responsible. Everything happens to Ronaldo, and he's a very, very big target for everyone involved. And also, Hiren Bhai has to go in some minutes as well. So I'll take some question for Hiren Bhai as well. And everyone blame David De Gea. He's been bad, but he has been a short stopper all his career. Can't expect a 30 plus age player change his style. Agree. And this is why Danish Bhai was saying that Dean Henderson should have been kept. But Dean Henderson was very, very, you can say, savage when it comes to United. In the sudden, he was given a pre conference in some days, and he said that United board promised me that I will get some chances to play, but my promise was broken as well. So I think people we need to understand this thing as well. And taking one more question before I go back to Hiren Bhai before he leaves. Why will Frankie or someone with passion for football want to join this headless chicken? I think Danish Bhai, the thing I will say Danish Bhai is that I do agree, but at some point improvement have to be made. Arsenal were also very bad 2 3 months years ago. They went with the youngsters who were playing for small clubs who had the chance to play. I think United need to scout better. They could scout big players. Why are you trying to sway Frankie de Jong paying 550k wages when you can find some gems from below as well? You can find some gems in your academy. Barca have found players like Pedri, Gavi. Why can't the academy of United produce something like that? Carrington is one of the best academy in the world. Why are they not able to find technical guys? Why is Scott McTominay coming out of it? Why there's no Pedri coming out of it? Why there's no Gavi coming out of it? Why there's no Reece James coming out of the academy of Carrington? This team produced players like Ryan Giggs, Gary Neville, and now they're producing players like McTominay. And I respect McTominay. See, I'm what's best person in my life. I cannot compare to McTominay, but I'm sorry, he's not a person who's worth to play for Manchester United. I am a player who cannot even play for Sunday League, but he does not deserve to play for Manchester United, and that's just my opinion. So Hiren Bhai has to leave, people. But taking his final opinion on a Chelsea news that's been going around and adding it to the stream as well. So Hiren Bhai, and taking a question as well, Hiren Bhai. This is the news that is coming, Hiren Bhai. Just going on the next question. Uh, I think Aubameyang question. Yes, Barcelona want 25 million for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Chelsea are yet to make a official proposal. And Hiren Bhai, I also want to tell you that Chelsea have put a proposal that's around 12 to 15 million. So do you think that that will be accepted, or Barca will stay adamant on the price they've set?
I think it's all depend on Depeche deal also. Because Barca are already, and also Frankie de Jong's deal, because if Frankie de Jong's not leave, then I think Aubameyang will also be leaving, because Barca have to make a adjustment to sign the other players they are looking for, and to make a space for a wage bill to allocate that player to register, because we are already signed Kunde, and he can't be registered, and also signing for Marcus Alonso, and also going for Bernardo Silva. So have to space, you have to be a space in a wage bill. So I think Aubameyang's chances are also increasing day by day. But I think Dipe and Aubameyang both I think will not be leave, because Fabrizio Romano और दूसरे भी एक दो जर्नलिस्ट है जो टॉप टियर है. They also confirmed it 2 3 days back ago that Barca are only looking for either of one player to sell. Whichever player sold first, whichever club come to conclusion or negotiation, or to finalize the deal, that player will be sold and other player will be staying. So in that regards, I think Depeche deal is more in advanced stages rather than Aubameyang's. So let's see Aubameyang's future, what he holds for. Like in I think मोस्ट प्रोबेबली तो डिपे ही जाएगा, लेकिन कुछ कह नहीं सकते अभी. तो I think if Chelsea
And
sign Aubameyang, then it's gonna be a good, very 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 good signing for Chelsea.
so, Hiren Bhai, just a final question, a very quick question, Hiren Bhai. Because you're going and half-time matches is going to start in some time. What's for you going to be the score after the end of second half? And can you see United saving some pride, or this could end in a very, very bad way, Hiren Bhai?
I think in the second half, the one or two goal will come from both side.
So, the
So
final
it's
score
if
in the
it's
second half,
I think final score will be 5-1 or 5-2 type, or 4-2 भी हो सकता है. So I think now I didn't expect goal from Brentford,
for
because
me,
in second half
my Danish Bhai ke liye, and for all my United friends, I will say it's going to be Brentford 4 and it's going to be United 3. So I think there's going to be some fight back as well. But at the moment, I won't even be surprised if it's Brentford 7, United 1. That's how bad they've been playing. So people, you can see here on the chat, do subscribe to Curious Harry. He's such a great person. He always comes here and has stayed with you all, watched the match, very kind, unbiased. It doesn't take much, just takes 1 second to go to the channel and subscribe. I'll put the link after this video, but it's so easy to remember. Curious, like we all are in a life, and Harry, which we all have seen Harry Potter as well, so not difficult to remember as well. So going to Hiren Bhai here on his final thoughts, Hiren Bhai, and people do go to his channel, subscribe and watch the Barcelona match and Rayo Vallecano watch along. He will be starting that video at 11:45, so do go there and watch that video. So on final thoughts, Hiren Bhai, What's your thought on the match and overall the way it will go? And your final thoughts before going Hirin bhai.
I think now in second half we can't be expect too much goal because Eric Ten Hag also will be giving a very important talk in dressing room. I think so. Player have to react according to the what coach have said in manager said in uptime talk. So let's see कि United will take some और अपना खुद का थोड़ा सा प्राइड बचा के जो यूनाइटेड का जो लेवल है उसका थोड़ा सा लाज वो थोड़ा सा सम्मान करते हुए अगर 2-3 गोल स्कोर कर देती है और 4-3 या फिर 4-2 टाइप्स आती है तो थोड़ा सा हम बोल सकते हैं कि यूनाइटेड ने सेकंड हाफ में थोड़ा सा कमबैक किया। और गाइस प्लीज सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए क्यूरियस एरी और श्रेय एफसी को। और हमारी जो ये फुटबॉल कम्युनिटी है ऐसे ही ग्रो करेगी। तो प्लीज गाइस सब्सक्राइब टू क्यूरियस एरी एंड श्रेय एफसी एंड थैंक यू गाइस फॉर joining us and thank you Shreya for inviting me and keep
Thank you so
and
much.
don't
And
guys forget to join Barca versus Rayo Vallecano at 11:45. So I am doing that live watch along. So after this match end you can join us me there. So thank you guys, take care, have a nice day.
thank you, Hiren bhai. People do subscribe to Curious Harry. Thank you so much, Hiren bhai. It's absolute pleasure to have you, bhai. So, guys, we're going to continue the stream. Thank you to Hiren bhai. Do subscribe to channel Curious Harry. So, people now taking some of our questions today and going before just because the match is going to start in some minutes, taking some question and taking question of Danish bhai. We blame Glazers, they are the worst owner, but on paper the squad is far better than how they are playing. Ten Hag should quit or these players will get sacked. But Danish bhai, I just want to say one thing, Danish bhai, in a very innocent way. Danish bhai, these players are not bad. Okay, I understand that. But Danish bhai, where is the attitude to play for the club, to fight for the badge? I think you cannot blame Ten Hag of that. Now Solskjaer has failed, but Solskjaer was a manager who wasn't ready, who wasn't at that level, who wasn't a manager that players aspire to be managed by. Then Ragnick came. Ragnick is an inexperienced manager. He's just a director of football. Now, if Eric Ten Hag also fails Danish Bhai, which manager in the world wants to manage these guys? And going on the basis as well, I think Danish Bhai, you can see the example of Liverpool. Liverpool owners don't put anything from their penny. Kroenkes are even one of the worst owners in the world, but even Kroenkes have not put Arsenal at the level the United are right now. Because at least a director of football could have been put Danish Bhai. At least you could have gone for some smart signings. The squad, McTominay and Fred is a midfield that will not even play for Brighton. Brighton have a better midfield than United. McAllister, Pascal Gross, that's a better midfield than what Manchester United have got. This has to be on the Glazers, Danish Bhai. This has to be blamed on Glazers as well. And football, please, by don't be reactionary. Last year also United has same issues, I agree. But I think the problem is issues are now more clear because these players' attitude stinks. These players' attitude stinks and they don't fight for the badge. They do not play for the badge. They do not understand the pride of that. They do not understand how much people play for the badge. 2009 batch of United, they used to pull the shirt off and play to their absolute best. These players, bar Ronaldo, do not understand what United really are. This team needs new player in every position. I don't think this team needs new player. This team needs new midfield for me, and this team needs a new mindset. Now, where will mindset come? I really don't know because that's not available on the market. And football freaks, bro, I know, but 4-0 down against a team which finished 13 last season. Liverpool is gonna roast us inside out. I agree. I think for me, I'm not Danish, but you will be surprised. But I'm not angry on United, even as a rival, on losing 4-0. I'm angry, Danish Bhai, on this attitude. You might improve against Liverpool next week, but these players do not give a damn and they're not showing any damn for the club they are playing for. And Curious Harry, good luck for match. Madrid fan though, excited for the match. Big up to Football Creeks as well. People, Football Creeks has also has his own channel. Do go to Football Creeks on YouTube, search it, and subscribe to Football Creeks as well. Great channel, and please support Football Creeks by as well. And I saw a meme a month back where CR and Eric Tanaga were discussing whether to keep or sell David De Gea. To which CR7 replied, he will face media after embarrassing defeats. Hope he does that. I think Ronaldo will pull everything out of the box and will get these players to absolute shame. I think these players are absolutely shameful, Danish Bhai. And Ronaldo for me is the most easy target for everyone to go with. Is Ronaldo? Ronaldo is a big influence. What does Ronaldo do today? Many United fans, Danish Bhai, many of the United fans were defending Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw and said that Ronaldo is a bad influence in the dressing room. He's the bad egg in the dressing room. And everybody of some United fans were defending Maguire, Shaw, and were saying, Ronaldo is a very bad influence. Ronaldo is not good for this team. Tell me, how is Harry Maguire good for Lisandro Martinez? Tell me how Luke Shaw is good influence for Malacio. Just tell me how can a person play with player like Ronaldo who is so ambitious and be a big interruption in a team. Players get inspired when Ronaldo is along with them. Players play to the best so Ronaldo is impressed with them. And these guys are an absolute clown who want to hound this guy out. This only shows how far this club has fallen. And for me, there's no words of how bad United become. For me, it's an absolute shame. For me, this was once one of the biggest club in the world, and this is not the way this should be ending. This is one of the biggest club in the world, and it's been made like an absolute joke. United were everybody's pride. Every rival's jealous. Every rival used to think. For me, when I used to be a Chelsea fan, I am a Chelsea fan. I'm telling about 2009, 2008. I used to dream about how can a club be run by United. United used to have players like Rooney. They used to have players like Berbatov. They used to have such good things in them, and now they're an absolute disaster. And it's sad to see. It's sad to see the way they have played. And I think this is gutting. This is disappointing. But they are falling to a level which is below understandable. This is bad. This is very, very bad in my opinion. And for me, this is very concerning the way United are played. It's an absolute concern and very, very big disappointment in my opinion. And even as a City fan, I'm scared for what will City do to them with Haaland having revenge on his mind. I think Football Creeks is not just about revenge, it's how United are going to play. I just want to ask one question, Football Creeks, sir, to you. Sir, what do you think if a team does not even play with desire, they do not even want to give you a fight, do you enjoy the victory? For me, at the moment, I don't even want to say beating United is a big thing. They're that bad right now. They are that bad. I don't even know what to say about United fans. I think I understand their anger and now I feel for them. How are they going to be handling this? This is beyond embarrassing. This is beyond acceptable. And this is really bad. Some of these fans wake up at different time. Some of these fans really give a lot of sacrifices. People know what's the time right now in Australia. It's 3 o'clock. What's the time in India? It's near 11 to night. People have weekends. Now, I don't say that you support the club, you just need victories, but fans just want to see fight. You also know some of these United fans travel to Brentford, going on trains, going on planes, going on cars with the struggle, with the temperature that's so high. Many people sacrifice their Saturdays, their work. Many people sacrifice their Sundays, traveling all around the world to watch United. How many people in Brentford might be from overseas who have come to watch United and just think how they're feeling? How some of the fans in the stand are feeling? What are these idiot players going to do? They're just going to give them a shirt and say, thank you, please go home. How are those guys going to feel? It's an absolute abnormality the way United have done. It's shameful, and I think it's embarrassing the way United have done things. It's so embarrassing. They are just enjoying a paid vacation. Even if retired players will play better. And absolutely, absolutely. And this is where I had to question Ten Hag a bit. Ten Hag has to throw McTominay in front of his team, play Garnacho, play Garner, play Majabri. I think yes, Majabri is a player. I still don't know what technical ability he's got, but Majabri is a player who at least plays with sleeve on his heart. Hamad Diallo, Garnacho, Iqbal. I think these are the players for me. Danish by United should be playing with the players who in pre-season fought with their pride for this club. The under 21 players who will give their everything for Manchester United. Not even a single player deserves to wear that Great United badge. Not even a single one. Not even a single player today should be wearing that badge. And for me, these players should be given a chance for Brentford here. Chance here to cross into the box. And that's saved. That could have been 5-0. That could have been 5-0. People now have a chance. And that's a shot. That's away. United are in big trouble, guys. And in the second half as well, they're not improving. They are not improving. This can get bad rather than better for them. This is going bad to worse for them so far. No, actually, not that United was something else, even though they lost 6-1. They never give up. I think that's what you call one-off. That 6-1 was one-off. This is not one-off. This is lack of desire. They were beaten by Brighton. They were beaten 4-0 by Liverpool on 2 occasions. They were easily mustered off of Manchester City 2-0 and 4-1 last season. It was an absolute embarrassment. They lost to Emirates Stadium 3-1 and it's very, very disappointing. Ten Hag acts like pubes are standing on and like he's not going to get any wins this season. Club is a joke. I agree, sir. I agree, sir. Absolutely. But the thing with Eric Ten Hag is, for me, I will say, he's a young manager who needs time to develop his philosophies and he has not been given any resources. He asked for Frankie de Jong. The deal has been slowed down. United are right now getting linked with Adrian Rabiot, Arnautovic. That's not the right way to go with the players as well. So United right now are being linked with Rabiot, Arnautovic. Is this the way the club is going to be run about? Is these the players that a club of United structure should be targeting? No. This is very, very disappointing in my opinion. And Another opinion here, Eric Ten Hag reminds me of Louis Van Gaal. No, no. Eric Ten Hag is much, much better. Eric Ten Hag is a fantastic manager, but he has been pulled down by these players who failed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who failed Ralf Ragnick, the same players who even some of them failed Jose Mourinho, and these players are not playing with passion. Eric Ten Hag is under ownership of Glazers, who have failed many managers, who have failed many fans, and people who are not deserving of running a football club. So I think Eric Ten Hag has nothing to do with it and needs some backing and needs some players in his way. And another question here, Thorsten Arteta, the man is also a joke. I think at the moment, Arteta, for me, he's doing a fine job, but I agree. I think he's not experienced, and for me, it will catch on with Arsenal. I think Arsenal will face their consequences in the end part of the season, where the inexperience will cause. And I do think Arteta is not good enough for a big club. But at the moment, at least Arsenal are playing good football and at least have a better side, in my opinion. And at least with Arsenal, the players on the pitch are putting their 100%. But Eric Ten Hag needs time, and I think Eric Ten Hag needs some time to clean off these players. Some of these players like Scott McTominay, Fred, even at the moment Rashford, even some midfielders, even some defenders like Maguire, I think these players need to be sold very quickly by the next season, and United need a big, big rebuild, which can take 2, 3, or even 4 years right now. I think this is more clear now than ever. Hey, we will lose. We will continue supporting them. We follow Radge Badge. Agree. This is the thing I'm seeing. Fans do everything for the club. And Danish Bhai, the thing is, the only sad thing is these players do not care. I think we will keep supporting the clubs we do. I'll keep supporting Chelsea to thick and thin. We will keep supporting United to thick and thin. Football Creeks will keep supporting Manchester City. But these players, they do not give a damn. Danish Iqbal, that's the spirit, bro. Agreed. We all float down here. You will float too. I think I agree with that. And I think at the moment, for me, Manchester City and Liverpool are different level to all the other clubs. And then all the other clubs are in a very, very different direction, in my opinion, guys. That's the way I think the world is going right now. And other clubs in a very, very better position. And if the club needs to come back, I think all the clubs need to do big hard work. But United right now are in a very, very bad situation. They shouldn't have been. I think some of these players need to have a hard look at themselves, but they're not looking at that. Some of these players were doing so well in preseason. What the heck has happened to them? I think Ronaldo is a very easy target, but today was his mistake. Today, David De Gea had an absolute disaster. Then defensively, they were not able to even defend a corner kick. Harry Maguire giving unnecessary free kicks away. Luke Shaw not able to handle his man. And the rest is history. And they've not even shown a sign of comeback here, United. This game has been going on for some time, and they've not even showed a sign of comeback, United. This is a concern, people, and United need to improve, in my opinion. I think this is bad. I really trust Eric Ten Hag. I'm a Chelsea fan, but guys, he's a very, very good manager. Do not lose patience with him. I think if you really want to direct your anger toward Glazers, get these Glazers out of your club, work hard, and get these people out of the club, because these people are taking your club down to absolute wire. And if you don't improve fans, these people will finish your club you always loved about. I think you keep supporting this club, you will always keep supporting United forever, but you will always remember a regret that you allowed ownerships to destroy a club, which one was the greatest club in the world, and you're allowing it to be destroyed. The people have to take some action, and have to take some action against these owners, because this club earns one of the most biggest commercial money in the world. This club is one of the biggest club in the world, is one of the most supported club in the world, and still is being treated like this. That is not the right way. And fans need to have some action taken, and they need to improve, in my opinion. For me, this club is not that bad. Eric Ten Hag will make them improve, and as the season goes, United will play some good, nice football, good, beautiful football. But the problem is, Eric Ten Hag can only do so much. How can he make Scott McTominay look like an absolute beautiful midfielder? How can he even make Fred look like a great footballer? How can he make Rashford look like a fantastic technical footballer? I think these things are beyond his, you can ask, resume, and that's not up to him. He needs some new midfielders. United needs some new signings, and they need a clear out of the squad. And the problem is that clear out is not going to happen in one window, and the Glazers are more interested to take out their dividends rather than putting some money into the club and helping him through this difficult time. Glazers are more interested to increase the depth of Manchester United rather than helping the club in the middle phases and helping the club to grow back to his feet the way it was beautiful. Touch them softly. You know how much I love it when you play with them like that. Come on, you Reds. I think at the moment United are not playing well, in my opinion. And today we saw a different Haaland. Can assist Atletico. I think Haaland has been fantastic as well, but he's also playing in one of the best side in the world, one of the best managed side in the world. And I think if Manchester United want to learn from someone, why don't learn from your neighbors? Your neighbors are one of, if not the best club run in the world. And why can't you learn from your own neighbors who have been running the club to absolute beautiful? City and United have had same resources. City United have spent the same amount of money, but see where City are, see where United are, and see the difference. That for me should be very concerning for any fan involved. What United fans expected was just passion and a bit of intent. Still disappointed. I think this is Danish Bhai what I'm talking about. Danish Bhai, in every process you get a bad defeat. City were beaten 4-0 by Everton. Liverpool were beaten 3-0 by Tottenham. Liverpool at the start of Jurgen Klopp reign lost a 3-1 lead to Bournemouth. Liverpool were also smashed in some games. But difference was they had players like Jordan Ibe, Alberto Moreno, and also their players were still trying their best to improve upon. These players are not showing any intent when they're better than Alberto Moreno and Jordan Ibe, and these players are not showing any fight in my opinion. Did you see Eric Ten Hag on the sidelines smiling at his assistant? I love the way he smiles, but I just can't justify it today. I want more from us. Come on, man. I agree, sir. I agree in that regards. But the problem is, I think Eric Ten Hag, I think that smile is not a good smile. That smile is smile that I'm in a big, big trouble. I think that smile for me indicates that he's not happy, and I think that smile for me indicates that he knows he's in big, big trouble here. I think in Ajax, every player listened to him, every player played for the shirt, and it was not a big thing for Ten Hag to motivate them. For me, Ten Hag is very worried that he has to, you say, feed these guys, improve them, motivate them, and that's very, very sad in my opinion. And Danish bhai, good night everyone. We will keep the red flag flying as high max and will never die. Agree, sir. Agree. And fans will do everything to do for the club. Big up to Danish bhai. Thank you so much, Danish bhai, to keep supporting the channel. Thank you so much, Danish bhai. And overall, for me, Danish bhai, I hope everything improves very soon. And Danish bhai, for me, keep hope on Ten Hag. Ten Hag will improve the squad very soon as well. We should wait until transfer window is over, and then we will see where United will finish. But the problem here, football freaks coming, is they're moving away and away with every target. First it was De Jong, then it was Adrian Rabiot. Now they are sometimes being linked with Sergio Milankovic. Then it was Arnautovic. Now it's Morata. Now it's getting to a bit of panic by hairs, and that's the more concerning part for me, football freaks. So corner kick here for Brentford here, and there were some people lined up as well. 4-0 up here. So good this time. Finally United defended a corner kick better and had a bit of chance to counter, but the ball was taken by a Brentford defender here, and the match is still Brentford in the 4, Manchester United 0. And the problem is, even in the second half, the things have not improved for Manchester United, and for me that's one of the biggest concern. One day I see a world where the Royal Red flies high above Manchester. Non-City fans are unconditionally tormented and made fun of. I think the day can come. See, any club can change anytime. London can become red, London can become blue. Manchester was red 10, 15 years ago, now it's blue. It can again become red. But it depends on how the club is going to be managed. It depends on if Glazers do not even want to spend money, put the right people in charge. This Murtaugh guy, Arnold guy are not the right people. Put director of football, sign people like Michael Edwards as the director of football, sign people like these and give them the freedom to run the club. That's what United need, and they do not need this Murtaugh or Arnold running this club to absolute down as well. And Brentford had another good chance here, and they're getting space after space, guys. Oh my god. This was so close to be 5-0. This is going bad, people. This is going very, very bad for United. And this is a massive, massive concern for me. This is going very bad for them. And it looks like this might become 5-0 rather than 4-1. This is going very, very bad. And I think there's no word to defend this. There's no one word to defend this, bar saying that this is an absolute embarrassment by Manchester United here. And Ilanga is on the pitch here, the young guy. How will you react if Ander Herrera came back to United and dominated opposition like you do? I think Ander Herrera was underrated for me. Ander Herrera in a 4-3-3 in good form under Solskjaer played a big part. Ander Herrera, Pogba, I think even Matic. I think Herrera had a good part. Herrera is not that bad player. What does Herrera bring? Herrera brings some passion, he brings some fight, and these are the things in midfield is lacking. And for me, Herrera is not the right midfielder to go there. Go for players like Milankovic Savic, but Herrera is still 100 times better than what McTominay and Fred can offer, in my opinion. And it's 4-0 here. The ball is at Brentford here. And United have the ball in the green shirt. The ball is at the left side here again, and it's slow building again by United. Brentford have got everyone back, and they're really dominating. Pogba, I think Pogba was also a bit of a problem. You cannot really deny that he has been an absolute failure. But the problem is United themselves are a side who just blame individuals. It's Ronaldo, it's Pogba, but no blame to Rashford, no blame to Shaw, no blame to Maguire. And now it's catching up to them. And this is Manchester United now. And again, very poor pass. This is such a poor passing here. This is so poor pass. A player that should never been offside is now offside, and Ilanga was offside. Very poor pass. And Fred has done more than enough to deserve a new contract. His passion is unrivaled. I I'm so sorry, sir, but I disagree with that. For me, he has been better than McTominay, but I think if United really want to compete with the top sides, they need top midfielder. They need players like Sergio Milankovic Savic. They need players, proper players in the midfield. Arsenal in the midfield have got players like Zaka and one more. I'm not going to name. Chelsea have got players like Mateo Kovacic and Golo Kante. You see, Manchester City, they have got some good players in Gundogan there. They've got players like Calvin Phillips, Rodri. Fred is just not at the level and might never be, in my opinion. And right now, some changes are being made for Brentford as well. So the player is on the pitch. Janel is on the pitch right now as well. And he can also score some goals whenever required here. And I don't think Brentford will ever have thought that this will be so easy. In their life, they will never have thought that this match would have been so easy. And I think this is a shame. McTominay has been shocking today and as usual, rubbish player. I agree. I absolutely agree here. McTominay again today has been shocking and I don't know why he's playing. Why United can't play a player like Garnacho? Why United cannot even play Bruno Eriksson in the midfield and go a bit more attacking? Playing McTominay is like playing with 10 men and sometimes he only hampers you. And it's been absolutely disappointing. Even United executives are right now, faces are being shown as well. And this is such an embarrassment today. Fred is a yo-yo type player. Ek match, he plays well in one match, but then he plays bad in another match. And I do agree, that's been the story of Fred at United. And for 50 million, it's been absolutely worthless here for me. The price that United paid for that amount, he has not done any way justice to what the price was paid. And at the moment, it's frustrating here. Ten Hag looks frustrated, but it's just not changing. I think Ten Hag needs a bit more time, but also I think this is going bad to worse. This is not the way it should have been, and it's disappointing. I can feel for United fans as well. I think this is not the thing they should be seeing with their club. One of the biggest club in the world, one of the most strongest club in the world. And guys, I'm so sorry, but this is an absolutely embarrassment from Manchester United. It's sad, it's disappointing, and I thought they'll show some comeback in the second half, but they've shown no comeback, they've shown no passion, they've shown no desire. And this is very, very concerning for me. You can do everything in your life, you can fight, you can give everything, and people might still respect you. But when you don't even show one desire, guys, that's where everything turns bad, in my opinion. And that's what the case with United. And I've seen a pattern of all the players letting us down are white, but the blacks have been good. See, for me, I do not see in that way, so I cannot tell anything about that. But I do say one thing that a lot of these players are not fighting for the badge. For me, a lot of these players are just playing because they have got good wages, they have easy life, and some of these people do not understand the struggles of the common people who come to watch their match. What are these players going to explain to people who have traveled to Brentford to London to watch that match, to watch that rubbish, and then come back home? How many kids with their family travel today on weekends, destroying their weekends today? Now, that doesn't mean you expect to win. That doesn't mean you expect to win, but you do expect some fight from a team. So many people have sacrificed so many things today, and this is what these players have offered them. What an excuse they're going to be. And I'm seeing a red card coming from any United player. I do agree. I think frustrations are boiling, and I do think a red card is going to come here. I think a red card is going to come here, and it's going to come very, very soon, in my opinion. And for me, Lisandro is getting a bit more criticism. I'm opening to as well, and they are trying to say that a lot of criticism is going on Martinez. But what is the mistake of him? He's just a young guy who is trying to do everything well, and this is not good. This is not good to blame him. He's a new signing. He needs some time to adjust, and this is not the right way, in my opinion. And we need more Indian players. These blacks are terrible at the moment. I cannot say for that thing. I'm so sorry. I cannot comment on that. But I will say just one thing overall, that I do hope Indian football increases. I do hope Indian football develops. We are in India. We've got a lot of football fans, and watching our team to grow will be one of the biggest thing in the world we'll watch. And right now, United are playing here, and it's a chance for United. Maguire has improved. I disagree. I disagree, sir. Football Chris, I'm so sorry, sir. Everybody has their opinion, but I disagree. I still believe he makes poor tackles. He's not leading as a leader, but I do think he also does not have any partner that gives him any inspiration as well. And United have a chance here, and it's a corner kick for Manchester United here. Can they make it 4-1? Can Manchester United make it 4-1 here? So, chance for United from the corner kick here, and let's see what they can do. Can they at least get one goal back? At least can they get some pride back into the margin? It's 66 minutes on the clock here, and still everything has been really bad and disappointing to watch. And it's a corner kick here. United taking a corner kick. Not a bad one here. But again, it's been cleared off by Brentford. It's been cleared off by Brentford here. And now it's a free kick for Brentford here, and it's Brentford 4, United nil. Nothing going for United. Nothing coming through passes. There's nothing coming for United through set pieces. And today as well, it's not like Brentford have played some fantastic football. It's just United's own defensive mistakes that's cost them today. Disappointing. Ten Hag looks gutted as well, but what's going to do? I think he cannot be furiously angry because it's his second game as Manchester United manager. But also he cannot be happy because this is for the signs of things to come. This is bad. This is gutting, and I think some things have to improve. I think people, this is so disappointing in my opinion, and it's just not improving. It's going back to worse right now for them, and I'm disgusted by this club. We need change. Sometimes when I'm home alone, I like to cover myself in waistline and slide across the floor pretending I'm a slug. I think at the moment, sir, for United, I will say one thing. Do be patient with Eric Ten Hag. I think anger on Eric Ten Hag is unjustified. He needs time. He's a fantastic manager, one of the most talented manager in the world. I think people need to be calm with him and allow him to develop. I think it's not Eric Ten Hag's mistake that he's been put in this mess. He gave the club his targets. Now the club is the one that's going to Anatovic, that's going to Rabiot. He gave you the target, Frankie de Jong. He should have been signed. Tarek Malacio was signed from before. He should have been signed. Lisandro should have been signed before and should have had a preseason. Ericsson should have been signed before. And a lot of more players should have been signed as well. You have got ownership which are more interested to take dividends than to develop the club. When you have got owners who are happy to take every dividend from the club, every penny from the club, put your club in the biggest debt in the world, I think the club is always bound to be in trouble. And for me, United fans, I'm going to say one thing. Eric Ten Hag is the only one that can save your club. Otherwise, no manager in the world will want to come and manage United. That's how bad United are right now. The international break will be good for United. But till then, 5 matches of the Premier League will be over football week, sir. 5 or 6 Premier League games will be over by then. And if this is the way they're going to play, they might just be in the relegation zone before the international break comes. And that's going to be very scary in my opinion. The player in a youth system, Zach Perret, looks promising, and I believe he has more mobility than some players on the pitch. Also, I do believe, I don't know why, if United fans can answer me, why Garnacho is not playing and why not the players like Garner are involved, why Amad Diallo is not involved, why are these type of players not involved who have got so much ability in them as well. This was the same thing when Klopp, come guys, you need to have patience with the club. But this is where I believe football creeks, you're going a bit wrong, brother. I'm so sorry if I'm disagreeing with you, sir. I'm so sorry if I'm disagreeing with you, sir. But I will say one thing. They had Michael Edwards running the club, who was getting 142 million for Coutinho. He was getting big money for all the players. They had Michael Edwards, who was signing gems like Robertson, who was signing gems like Fabinho. And they also had a proper structure where Michael Edwards and Klopp had good friendship. They were running the club in the right way. They were slowly getting away the wrong players and developing the club. United have got Glazers who either signed Anatovic and Rabiot, then signed Milankovic, Savic and De Jong. That's what United have got. They've got owners who take dividend every pound of the time from the club and not putting a penny. They've got the structure where they cannot even sell up themselves with the players. And the highest sale they have got is Andres Pereira for 11 million this season. They're not able to even move some draws they have signed for over the years. And whose mistake is this? So this is why the problem is with United, and it will take more time than people anticipate. And you can see right now there's been no comeback, and a lot of these attacking players need to be moved on, but the ownership is not ready to spend money this season. And I think you have to pick up the fans. I'm a Chelsea fan, but you'll pick them up. Just see, they're still supporting the team after what's happened to them. The United fans in the Brentford away are still chanting for the club. They are still supporting the club. I think hats off to Manchester United fans, the patience they've got. And these players should be ashamed of themselves. These players should absolutely see themselves in the mirror, and they should be kind enough to terminate their own contract and take any money they've got. Because these players have embarrassed their fans today, while the fans are cheering them on at every time. The person here, Richard Arnold, should be embarrassed of himself the way he has been running the club. He should be absolutely embarrassed the way he has run deals this summer. And he has been absolutely embarrassing when it comes to deal. And he has been leading the club down. Murtaugh has been an absolute failure. And for me, Darren Fletcher, whatever role he has been a failure. Gary Neville is an absolute failure who defended his guy Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. These Rio Ferdinands, these people, the Glazers defenders are absolutely horrible as well. And people, wake up, save your club, or the club is going to go down. Wake up, smell the coffee, get Glazers out of the club, save your club, or else, guys, big trouble is coming your way. and I'm being absolutely innocent and being true about that, because this is horrific in every regard. And guys, you need to wake up and smell the coffee, or a club is going to be destroyed by these owners, and your club is going to be taken down to the below heights you will never have been imagined. And this was the same thing when Klopp came. You guys need to have, okay, I took this chance, apologize for that. And United having a bit of possession here, but nothing coming out of it. Cross into the box, but no, nothing came out of it as well. Penalty shout, but that was never going to be a penalty. So the ball is with Dalo, and the ball is continuing here. And again, the play goes back. They're not able to penetrate the opponent, and it's been a massive, massive concern for United. They've neither been able to penetrate the opponent. They've neither been able to trouble the opponent. The attackers have been absolutely horrible. And for me, the way they are going for De Jong, they need to also go for players like Anthony as well, or Savage, because this is horrific. Sergio Milankovic, Savage, and you can say Anthony will be massive improvement to this United team, and a lot of things have to be improved for this United team to go to a level head. The ball is with United again. The ball is in the center. The ball is with United again, and again the ball is with United, but they're not doing just pass here. United have the ball, a bit of turn, much better football from them. Cross into the box, and how has he missed that? How has he missed that? That should have been 4-1, but his feet got tangled in, and again the attackers are just being incapable as well in the box as well. And now United have the ball here again. They're trying to build from the back, and the ball is again here, space here. Good football here, and poor shot. Poor shot, but that was much better. Ronaldo doing everything he can to score goal, and you just can't blame him. It's been an absolute shambles the way United have played, and it's been an absolute embarrassment the way they have played. For me, it's been a massive concern, and Brentford will never have thought that they would have had it this easy. This is sad, this is gutting, and in my life, I never thought I will see United lose to Brentford 4-0. This is shameful, this is gutting, and this is embarrassing, guys. They've not improved in the second half. You can see the stats on the screen as well. This is how bad guys United have been. They've done nothing in the second half as well. 9 shots to 13, but 5 on target for Brentford to 3, 31% possession to 69, but shots of goal more. But other than that, corner kicks have been more to Brentford as well. And the shots, chances have been much better with Brentford as compared to Manchester United. And it's shameful, guys. This is very, very shameful. And it's been so easy for Brentford. Who would have thought that? But this has been an absolute embarrassment, guys. And something needs to be done as well. This is an absolute embarrassment, the way United have gone on. And it's getting as well the way they have played. It's been very disappointing. And Brentford have made some substitution as well, because they will never have thought that this would have been too easy. So the ball is again with United. And United have the ball. And again, United have the ball. And they're trying to play from the middle. And good chance here for attack for United. Counter attack. Poor touch. Poor touch here, and the attack has gone. Such a good chance for United. Turning. Can he hit? Ronaldo, all the move has been destroyed. Poor, so poor by United. That was a chance to make it 4-1, but they have a chance again. The ball is at the left. The ball is with United. Again, but all the move has come down now. All the move has got away. United have the ball here. And again, the ball is in the center here. Chance for United, and it's gone for a throw-in. So it's Brentford 4, it's United 0, and this is the way it's going on as well. So going on some Chelsea news as well. And apologies for that, guys. So going on some Chelsea news as well, because nothing is happening in this game. And going on to some Chelsea news, Tuchel, we will not panic and we will not sign the players. We're not 100% convinced of it. That I agree. And United are continuing their attack, and it's been an absolute disappointment the way they have been doing it. It's been really sad the way they have fallen off. Now, United have a free kick here, so they have a chance to get away. But the way this half has gone, it's look more likely that they'll concede than they'll score. That's how bad they have been, and that's how concerning it's been for them as well. This is sad, this is gutting, and for me, United need to improve massively. This is very, very bad today. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad. I'm no word. And I'm so concerned. This is very, very sad. This is very, very disappointing. And the way it's gone, again, there's no improvement by United in the second half. They've not been able to create anything. They had a chance to counter attack, but the whole move fluffed away by passing. Their passing was poor, heavy touches, and it's just not gone the same way. Brentford have also got the better chance in this half. They had a chance to make it 5-0, where David De Gea made the save from a corner kick. It's been concerned, guys. The way this has gone has not been the same. It's been the same story it was against Brighton. Attack being absolutely important in front of goal. Defensively, United being shocking. You can also say David De Gea having a very shocking game from sweeping keeping to simple keeping as well. Defensively, United have been all over the place as well. The passing has not been right. And I think this is the same old story we have talked about United for so much time. Nothing has been improving at United. Everything has been going in a disaster way as well. And nothing has improved so far for United as well. This is so bad. And it's a goal kick here for Brentford here, and it's been that disappointing so far. That's how easy it's been for them, and it's very, very gutting. New kit was debuted today. Everybody thought new kit is going to bring a new look, but this new kit has brought one of the biggest embarrassment United could suffer in their history, and this is bad. This is truly bad. And Brentford have a free kick here from a good position. They might even make their chance to go 5-0 up, and it's been so easy for them. I don't think Brentford in their life would ever have thought that this match would be so easy for them, and they will never have even imagined this thing coming up their way. This is so bad, so disappointing, and nothing has been improving in that regard as well. So, free kick for Brentford. A lot of people are going into the box as well. I think Brentford will love nothing more to beat United 5-0, and what a great day it will be for Brentford and their fans to come up in the Premier League, stay up, and then beat United 5-0. What a better way it can be to start a season for them. So, they have a chance for a free kick here. Brentford are the one who are taking the free kick here. So Brentford have a bit of chance here. They've got some players into the box as well. So they are taking a free kick here and they have a good chance to make it 5-0 here. And they are taking the time with the free kick as well. 78 minutes on the clock. Free kick, poor one. Very poor free kick here. So free kick here for Manchester United. So finally some good news for them. That at least they are winning some free kicks as well and something is going right for them. Because this has been shameful. This has been shameless. And for me, nothing has been improving for them. Rashford has been an absolute disappointment. He has been an absolute embarrassment today. I think Ronaldo has nothing wrong. He's an easy target. For me, David De Gea has been an absolute embarrassment today. And it's so disappointing the way he's gone for United. It's so shocking. It's so shocking for me. And this is very bad. And seeing this, why will Frankie de Jong want to join United? Why in the world would he want to join United? I have no words for. This is gutting. This is so sad. And the way it's going on, nothing is improving. They're having the ball. They're trying possession. They're trying everything. But they've not been able to do anything with the ball as well. Defensively, they have been shocking. I think Luke Shaw has been shocking today. He could have stopped the fourth goal from going in. For me, David De Gea was the person responsible for the first two goals. And attackingly, United have looked like they're not even going to score a one goal whole game. And defensively, all four goals were avoidable. And that's the way it's been for United. Very disappointing, not even able to score a goal. And I think in the last game as well, they got a lucky goal as well. This is going very bad. Rashford is a big concern for me. And United fans need to wake up because this guy is not improving and is only declining. And they have made Brentford look like Barcelona and Real Madrid. And the way they have been smashed is not even a surprise that Brighton right now look the better team than them. This is very disappointing for United and it's been very shocking in my opinion. It's been very shocking. The way they have played. It's been so easy. It's been so easy and it's been so disappointing the way they have played. I have no words for their fans as well. How are they going to take this? I don't know. I really don't know how their fans are going to take this. How their fans are going to enjoy this. I think I have no words for. And this is going to be very gutting in my opinion. It's going to be broken. It's going to be sad. And I think this is going to be very disappointing in my opinion as well. The way things are going as well. Let's see what Brentford can do here. And Brentford have a bit of chance here. Chance for 5-0 for Brentford here. Good save here, David De Gea. Finally, David De Gea does something good. And it's a good save by David De Gea. Straight away hit on the face of him. And it is a good take. That was very near to be Brentford 5, United 0. But somehow David De Gea has booked it well after the horrific game he's had. And at least United are not 5-0 behind. A chance for United to counter-attack, but they're so slow right now. The build-up play is very slow. And that's not allowing them to play and attack well. The build-up play is very slow in my opinion. And it's been shocking so far. So United have the ball again. The ball is with McTominay for all people. He's been absolutely horrific. Horrific is a short word as well. And again, the ball is United as well. The ball goes to the center. The ball is again to United. And the pass continues. The ball is to McTominay. McTominay goes towards the middle. Chance for United, a bit of chance for crossing. And oh my god, they had the chance to make it 1-4. Eriksen had a chance to score against his former employees. He should have scored that, but that's the way it's gone for United. Nothing has come up for them. Nothing has gone right for them. And it's been too shocking in my opinion. This should have been 4-1. This should have been a goal. But that's how bad United have been. They should have been 4-1, but nothing coming their way. Nothing coming the way to United. It should have been 4-1. Eriksen missed a good chance. And nothing coming their way. It's been absolutely disappointing. And Eriksen will be thinking, what's going on? I'm playing for one of the biggest club in the world against Brentford. And this is not the way it should be going. And it's shameful here. So again, United have the ball. All the possession has been with United. But they have done nothing meaningful with it. And for me, guys, it's massive concern the way United played. For the United fans watching, guys, you need to wake up and smell the coffee and do something against the Glazers. Because these guys are running you down to ground and you're not improving anytime soon with these guys. In any way, in any regard, you're not improving with them. Yellow card for Scott McTominay here with frustration. Do not even be surprised he gets a red today. He has been horrific as well, and now he's trying to show some anger to show that I'm very passionate about the things. Such a poor footballer, my god. This is such poor by McTominay. This is so poor by McTominay. He's a counter-attacking player who cannot play the Eric Ten Hag football. And this has been so shocking in my opinion as well. Very shocking. And what's gone on has been very bad. And this is very gutting. So an injury to Brentford, it looks like. Donny van de Beek is coming on, a player who should have been playing from long time ago. I don't know why Ten Hag has not played him. I really don't know that. So Donny van de Beek is coming on. Can he be some bright spot for United? So Donny van de Beek is coming on here, and who is going to go off? So let's see what's going on. A bit of injury for Brentford here. The player is fine. He's just stood up, but the tackle was a bit too much. Stud was it as well. So I do agree that injury might have been there as well. So hope he's fine. Donny van de Beek will be coming on, and he should have played more for me this season. I think Ten Hag was a person I thought will play him more, but Ten Hag hasn't done that. And for me, that's been a bit disappointing for Ten Hag as well. He should have played this guy more. He's a better technical footballer United have got. And for me, it's disappointing the way Ten Hag has managed him. I thought Ten Hag is going to be the one who's going to revive his future, but that's not been the case. And the way things have been going, I think it's been absolute shambles right now. It's an absolute shambles. And Brentford plays right up to his feet now, taking a bit of break on the sidelines to recover. And Brentford have a chance from a free kick here, guys. So chance for Brentford with a free kick here. Let's see what they can do with the free kick here. Chance for a free kick, and chance here. It's a corner kick. It's a corner kick for Brentford, people. So it's a chance for Brentford to get a final here today. They have been the better team, so you should not even be surprised if they win 5 or 6-0. They have been the better team by far today. And it should not be a surprise and should not surprise people because they have been the better team in my opinion as well. So I don't think you should be surprised. And I don't think the way it's going on should be very shameful in my opinion. United have been today. Very shameful. And they have a chance for a corner kick here, Brentford here. So let's see what Brentford do. And a chance for Brentford here. Kick taken here. And chance for a shot here. And no, he's been cleared off of Manchester United here. Chance again. Brentford have a chance. And that's a corner kick again. Brentford have looked the more likely to make it 5-0 than United making it 4-1. That's been the story of Manchester United in their whole season. That's been the whole story of United this season. It's been gutting. Gut-wrenching, and it's been so sad with United. So disappointing, and I have no buzz for Manchester United, guys. So here again, the ball is with Brentford. Brentford putting the cross into the box. No, David Dia claims it this time. So it's a goal kick here, and it's 85th minute, and it's Brentford 4, Manchester United 0. So a chance, United again. Brentford had a good chance. Good save by David Gea in that. And Brentford are continuing with the attack here. United have attack. United have a chance. Marcus Rashford. He gives it here to again. And a United player has been injured here, so let's see. I hope he's fine. And Marcus Rashford again today has been absolutely shocking. No end product, no nothing. And it's been absolutely disappointing the way he has played as well. His level has gone down, the way he has gone as a player has gone down. And I think this should be a concern for a United fan as well. Because this is truly horrific and nothing has been improving so far as well. So United continuing the chance here. Brentford have a chance, they're creating it, but the ball taken by McTominay. And heavy touch here by United. Eriksen has the ball here. So Eriksen has the ball, he gives it here at the right. So United have the ball, the building of the play a bit, and here again the ball is with United. Ilanga has the ball. Ilanga here giving it straight away to again Bruno. Bruno to Ilanga, good pass here by Bruno. Good here by Ilanga, good work by Ilanga here. Very good work by Ilanga. He has at least done something that other players were not doing, at least showing some passion. And again here, the ball is with Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, he gives it to Bruno. Can United save some pride today? At least can they get one goal? So Bruno, he's here. And Bruno again, he gives it straight away here. The ball is with United. Dalo, poor pass. This is so poor pass, man. What the heck is this? Thank God Eriksen is in United rather than Brentford. I think he can do good for United, but right now he's playing with an absolute draws with the players who do not give a damn about their shirt. That's the case with Eriksen right now. As Donny Van de Beek is coming on, and I don't know why it's taken so much long to bring him on. And Eriksen is coming off for Donny Van de Beek. So Donny Van de Beek is on the pitch, and Eriksen goes off the pitch. So here, very sad day for United the way they have played. Very shocking, and it should not be a surprise the way it's gone. People who are watching, it doesn't take much. People, please subscribe to the channel and support. Please continue the work and effort I put. It doesn't take much, and only keep supporting the channel as well. And here, United have the ball, and again they are struggling to play from the back. The ball is again here with United. The ball is with Donny Van de Beek, who for me should be playing more for United. Donny Van de Beek has the ball, already having a bit of impact on the game. Bruno has the ball. Bruno gives the ball straight away here at the right. Ilanga has the ball. Ilanga at a moment gives it to Dalo. Dalo has the ball. Dalo here gives it to Harry Maguire, who is more in attacking position here. And Dalo here. Dalo, again, very poor pass. This guy is so average. He's so average. United, I think, why are United not going to go and try to sign Kyle Walker-Peters? Kyle Walker-Peters for me will be a fantastic signing for 25 million. He's much better than the draws Dalo is bringing on. Dalo is absolutely horrific in my opinion. Absolutely horrific. He's so bad in my opinion right now. He's very, very bad. And again, the ball is with Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire here has the ball. Harry Maguire here gives it away. Oh my God, what a bad pass he's done. Counter-attack chance for Brentford. 3-on-3 situation and he has been fouled. Good foul. Good foul here by Manchester United. Finally done something right in this game and a good foul here. Harry Maguire, what the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Simple counter-attack chance. Could have been 5-0, but good foul by Rashford. He had to take one for the team here. So it's Brentford 4, it's Manchester United 0, and United right now are struggling to absolute stretch. And it's not going good for them in my opinion, guys. It's going horrifically bad here. And the ball here is with Bournemouth here. Apologies people. Brentford have the ball here and the ball goes to right. The ball is with Brentford here again. And the ball is with Brentford again. Brentford have a chance to put a cross into the box. That's what they've been doing this whole game. So again, Brentford have the ball here. Brentford cutting inside and trying to put a cross into the box now. They did that. And this is a goal kick for Manchester United. Some respite for United now because the clock is nearing 89 minutes and they want this match to end. It's been that bad of a match for United. It's been that bad of a story. And I have nothing more than that to say about how bad it has been. And I have no words for some of these players, some of the way they have done. And Erik Ten Hag has a big, big job on his hand. And he has not been given the resources to manage this club. He's not been given the signings. He has also not been given the right board to manage. And this club is managed by Glazers who are running this club absolute ground. And they are absolutely struggling. The stats are also very, very bad guys to watch. And this team is in massive, massive trouble in my opinion. They are in a massive, massive trouble. United at least didn't embarrass us with the scoreline. I think this is a bad scoreline. I think 4-0 already is very horrific. And referee here, let's see what they add on. For me, it should not be more than 1 minute. I don't want to see this match continue. It's been that horrific of a match. United have offered nothing in this match. And this has been a horrific watch as a football fan, even as a rival. It's been a horrific watch the way United played today. And the ball is again with Brentford, and it's a throw in here for Manchester United. 4 minutes have been added on, guys, surprisingly. Can United get one goal here and at least leave with some goal here, something to build on? Can they score a goal here, a good build-up goal here? The ball here again is with Dalo. Dalo makes a pass here again. And again, the pass is here, and the ball goes towards the left. And the ball is again with United. The ball is again with Scott McTominay. How is he on the pitch for so much time? I don't know. Oh my god, this guy is so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy is so bad. How is he playing for a club of United's level is beyond me. This is beyond me. How he's playing for a club of United level. Oh my god, this guy is horrific. This guy is horrific. And Brentford building up the attack. Brentford have the ball here. Chance for Brentford here. Again, the ball is with Brentford. Poor pass by Brentford, but the ball is back for Brentford here. They again go towards the middle. Brentford here, and again Brentford building the attack. They are playing much nicer football than United, to be honest. And Brentford at the ball. Thomas Frank is doing a fantastic job and has to be given credit. And Chelsea Blues is here. Thank you so much, sir, to be here. And hi, sir. Please, people, Chelsea fans, do stay in this video because once this match ends, I'm going to discuss on Manchester United Chelsea news today. All the Chelsea news, Aubameyang and Fofana. So please, people, Chelsea fans watching this, do stay. And the match is going to be over in some time as well. Feel bad for United, I agree. I feel very, very bad for them. Yes, I'm a rival, but this is beyond insanity. This is beyond insanity. United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal, City in next season game. Good luck, United fans. United, Liverpool, Chelsea, I think that's going to be tough games. But I don't know what's going on with them. Football freaks, for me, they should not be thinking about these games. They should even be thinking about Wolves. They should even be thinking about Fulham, the way they are playing. If Fulham play the way they played against Liverpool, I think they could even be thrashed by Fulham. That's how bad they are. And it's 93 minutes on the clock. And at the moment, it does look like the match is going to end 4-0. Brentford have had an easy training session today. And this is so, so bad. I don't know why Barca fans enjoying so stupid they are. I don't understand as well why Barca fans are enjoying this. I think Barca had their own troubles as well with the finance as well. So I don't know why they're enjoying this match United downfall. And this is only going to be more problem in my opinion. But I do agree. I will say one thing. I think Barca fans might be enjoying this because they know that now Glazers might pay the big money for Frankie de Jong because this is how Glazers work. They're afraid of the fan protest. They make a big signing, protest slow down, and this is the way Glazers have always worked. I don't know why also I took this within the next 10 games. I agree with that. But there are even more horrific games for United because the way they are playing right now, I cannot see a win coming anywhere near to them. That's how bad United have been. So here, it's just 50 seconds left for United fans to suffer. That's a good thing for United fans in the news that they only got to suffer some 50 seconds more. That's how bad this match has been. And that's how bad United have been, in my opinion. It's been shameful. It's been disappointing. And I think there's no words bad to say that these players should be apologizing to the fans today. And Brentford fans are enjoying themselves. And what will they do? They have had one of the biggest night in their life and the best night they could ever dream of. And right now the ball is again here with Brentford. 20 seconds left on the clock, people. So it's 20 seconds left here. Some of my friends left the WhatsApp chat because Barca fan was laughing at a fan. I think that's going to be more of a case. Actually, I'm a CR fan. I'm sad. CR, I think it's not his fault. He's very easy target to blame. United fans can easily blame him, but everybody knows it's not a problem. Problem is players like Maguire. Problem is players like Shaw. Problem is players like McTominay. Problem is players like Fred. He's not the problem, and people who blame him are defending these players. So people is full time here. It's Brentford 4. It's Manchester United 0. And this is horrific. This is horrific beyond measure. Nobody could have thought that in their life that this is going to be the margin for one of the biggest team in the world. This is an absolute embarrassment, guys. I have no word for me. I'm going to move to Chelsea news, but I'm going to give my final thoughts on this game before I move to Chelsea news here. Can you share United fixtures? Sir, I'll do tell you about the fixtures as well. I can share that. I will try my best to share the fixtures for United because this does look bad. The fixtures United have right now, and the fixture list at the moment is not any kinder to them for me. This is not a fixture list which is kinder in any way to United, and this is a horrific fixture list they've got as well. So coming to the fixture list for United here, people, just sharing with you and bringing you the United fixture list here. Just give me a second. Has the chat has asked. So bringing you the United fixtures here. Just a second, people. Just give me a chance. And these are the fixtures United have got coming. And United have got these fixtures coming up for them. If you see, the next fixture for United are against Liverpool. Then they've got Southampton. Then they've got Leicester City. Then they've got Arsenal. Then they've got Palace. Then they've got Leeds. And they've got City. These are very, very hard fixtures. And this is going to be a massive problem for Manchester United. Very big problem for them. Not Ten Hag fought in the first 2 goals. He can do nothing about that. The problem is David De Gea is not a sweeping keeper. But could Eric Ten Hag have convinced Dean Henderson to stay and be a bit more strong and play Dean Henderson over David De Gea? Should he have dropped David De Gea to the bench, played Dean Henderson, kept him up and not allowed him to go to Nottingham Forest, and that might have been a better option for them. Ten Hag should work if he doesn't get De Jong. I agree. But at the moment, there's no benefit to walk in as well. He should have known that, in my opinion. For me, United fans who are watching this show, for me, United are not in a big trouble. They have got one of the most talented coach in the world, a very good coach as well. And guys, you need to be calm. He's going to improve you in some time. But the things that Eric Ten Hag cannot do for you, that's having pathetic football directors like Murto and Richard Arnold, having pathetic owners like Glazers, having pathetic players like McTominay, Fred, Maguire, Shaw. This is one thing that he cannot improve on. Do not blame Eric Ten Hag for having draws like Scott McTominay playing football. Do not blame him to play players like Fred. Do not blame him for having awful players like Maguire and Shaw who get, oh, I'm scared of Ronaldo. He's intimidating me. And these type of mentality in the dressing room. Dean Henderson came out and said that United promised me that they will be giving me chances to play. But what happened? They dropped me from the bench. This is the problem for United. They don't know how to treat the players. For me, players like Garnacho, players like Garner, players like Iqbal, players like Diallo should be played more. Throw these players out. Even if you finish 8th or 7th, give fans something to cheer about. Don't play players who do not give even a damn about this club. Just see this fixture list. They have got Liverpool next. They've got Southampton away, whom Ralph Hatton is in deep trouble and can be sacked. They've got Leicester City after that. They have got Arsenal after that, who are in a good form. They've got Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park, which is a tough place to go. They've got Leeds. They have got City as well. For me, bar the Southampton match, no match, and Leeds match, no match looks winnable. And United right now have 0 points from 2 games. And at the moment, I can only guarantee a win against Southampton, and I can only guarantee a win against Leeds. Other than that, I cannot see them beat Arsenal at the moment. I cannot see them beat Liverpool. I cannot see them beat City. And I cannot see them beat Leicester and Palace. So will United be in the relegation zone after 9 games? How can a club of Manchester United stature be in the relegation zone? This is shameful. This is sad. And United fans need to wake up, smell the coffee, and get these owners out of the club. Because you guys are allowing them, buying the merchandise from Glazers. You're supporting them. And these people are going to run your club to the ground. For me, coming back to my final analysis of the game, and people watching, it doesn't take much. People, please, I know you are sad today, but it doesn't take much to subscribe to the channel. Just one click and you subscribe and support the channel. Please, guys, support and do hit the like button as well. So going on my final analysis of this game, for me, it's an absolute catastrophe the way they defended they did. For me, they were their own worst enemy. All the goals they conceded today were avoidable. First goal was a disaster by David De Gea. An absolute disaster by David De Gea. Second goal, absolute disaster by David De Gea. You cannot blame a manager for that. Then the heads fall. These players had no fight in them, no passion in them, their heads, and they gave up. And once they gave up, these players did not even try to make it 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. These players gave up. Leicester City were 2-0 down to Arsenal and made a 4-2 out of it. And United players who are paid 150, 200, 300, 250 grand per week could not even put up a fight. It's shameful, it's disappointing, and Ten Hag needs to be strong and pull some of these players out. If Glazers can't, throw these players out, play Garner, play Garnacho, play Iqbal, play Diallo, and let fans see some players who care about this shirt. And for me, Ten Hag should be given time. He's a very, very good manager. He's going to develop United. But the problem is, even if he develops United, he can only take them so far. He can max to max make them a top 4 club or a top 5 club. The next step that United have to take has to come through Glazers, has to come through the ownership, has to come through the director of football, has to come through signings. And these ownerships have not got even one clue to improve United. These owners are beyond repairable, and these owners are an absolute embarrassment on a club of what Manchester United are. This is one of the biggest clubs in the world. They earn the highest revenue, and they should not be treated like that. And for me, this was a very sad game and a very disappointing game in that regards. So people, that was my thoughts on the United game. Now I'll move a bit to Chelsea game here and Chelsea analysis here. Some of the Chelsea thoughts. So my final opinion on United was they were horrific. But please, people, be calm. And it doesn't take much. Do subscribe to the channel and support the channel. So these are the things that come out of Chelsea today. The first news that came out Chelsea today was Tuchel said that we will not panic and we will not sign any players we are not really convinced about, which is a very, very good sign from a manager. This shows that Chelsea this season are not going for some anybody player where we are going to pay unnecessary money. We are not going for what we did under 2017-18 under Conte, where we went from Drinkwater, Bakayoko. So Chelsea is doing a good job in that, and these are the good signs that we will not panic and we will not sign any players we are not 100% convinced about. So this is a good sign for me, what Thomas Tuchel has said. Todd Bowley is in direct contact with people close to the Aubameyang deal, and Chelsea are preparing the opening bid to Barcelona. Another bid will come for Fofana in the next few days as well. We all know that Todd Bowley has been working effortless in this transfer window to make things work better for Chelsea. He has been effortless. He has given his everything. He has shown everything he can as an owner and tried his best. And we all know he's trying his best to get Aubameyang and Fofana deals confirmed. And I do hope he's able to do that. And these deals can drag a bit for some time as well. Another news that come out for Thomas Tuchel is we are looking for top quality players and competitors at the highest level. And this is why Chelsea have signed players like Sterling, Chelsea have signed players like Cucurella, Chelsea have signed players like, trying to sign players like Fofana, trying to sign players like Frankie de Jong. Chelsea are trying to sign players of Aubameyang level. If you see Chelsea window this year, Chelsea are not going for young players who can develop in future. Chelsea are not going for any inexperienced players. Chelsea are only paying money for top competitors, top quality. And this is why you have seen Chelsea not going on any surprise player. This is very, very good thing to see. Sterling is already an upgrade on an attack. Koulibaly is a massive upgrade. Cucurella is a massive upgrade at the left wing back. Chukwuemeka, Slonina are the future prospects, and Omar Hutchinson. And along with that, I will say one more thing, that Fofana and De Jong and Aubameyang will be fantastic addition, and they make this team more experienced, will add more world-class players, and will also have better players than we have got right now. So another news for Chelsea that came out is Leicester are finally open to selling Fofana for a price close to 80 million. Leicester are looking for replacement. Agreement between Chelsea and Fofana already. I think we have known this from a long time. Fofana has also been teasing this on his Instagram. He has been following Chelsea players. He has been following Chelsea. He has been doing all sorts of the stuff, putting some cryptic Instagram stories. Fofana has tried his best to be able to get himself out of Leicester City. And at the moment, Leicester also are looking trouble. Leicester need a lot of money to sign new players. And this is why Leicester at the moment look ready, that they're ready to finally sell Fofana for a price closer to 80 million. And agreement between Chelsea and Fofana has been done for a long time. So it's about Leicester agreeing to a price, and the deal will be done in a very, very short time, people. Thomas Tuchel says Tottenham should be considered Premier League title contenders with Antonio Conte as a head coach. I think every team Antonio Conte manages is a title contender. It's always like this in every country with every team. I think there's nothing to doubt with it. Antonio Conte is one of, if not the greatest league coach in the world. He is a very capable coach. Tomorrow also is going to be a very hard game for us, and it's going to be an exciting game. And I agree with this, that Tottenham this season come with the pressure of having one of the best managers in the world, recruiting well, and every team he manages, even if he becomes a United manager, even if he becomes an Arsenal manager, even if he starts managing West Ham, even then Antonio Conte's team will always be threatening. And also it looks like Thomas Tuchel is trying to play mind games and put more of the pressure on Conte than on Chelsea. He's trying to portray that Chelsea are no way title contenders, so he can do the work as underdogs, and all the pressure will be taken by Conte and Erik ten Hag, because people in the league have very less expectation of Thomas Tuchel and rate Antonio Conte more. Chelsea's Timi Bakayoko is an option for Nottingham Forest this summer. Talks are ongoing, which could see his loan spell at AC Milan cut short. We have to agree that this is one of the most disastrous deals Chelsea could ever have done in their lifetime. One of the biggest disasters Chelsea could ever do. And it's been an absolute disaster of a series. It's been a disaster of a signing. And I think Nottingham Forest might have reason to sign him. But for me, it's good riddance. And I have a lot of respect for Bakayoko. I wish him the best. But I think it's time we end this deal and let player go to his new ventures and have him off our books as well. So this is good news. And let's see if Nottingham Forest sign him or he stays at AC Milan. But in hindsight, he has been an absolute disaster of a signing. And from Monaco, when we could have taken Bernardo, we could have taken Fabinho. I love Bakayoko, I respect him, but sadly, it was one of the worst deals we could have ever done. Barcelona won 25 million for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Chelsea are yet to make an official proposal. Other people, I also want to tell you that Chelsea have made a proposal, but Chelsea will not pay more than 12 million. Barca have been very, very clear. Barca want 25 million to be paid for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So they want 25 million to be paid for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and then only they'll do the deal. While Chelsea have been very clear, they won't pay over 10.25 million to around 12 to 13 million. So this is going to be interesting saga, and let's see how Chelsea do solve it. So people who are in the chat and watching that, please people, it doesn't take much. Please show some love to the channel and my hard work. Please people subscribe. And if you think I've offended someone or said some bad thing, do let me know. I'll improve in that regards. But please subscribe people. It doesn't take much and it only supports the channel. And one like won't hurt much and it only support me people. So going to the next piece of news today, this is the news I was talking about. Barcelona want 21 for Aubameyang, a different news to that. But Chelsea only want to pay a fixed amount, which is around 10.5 million. Aubameyang is willing to leave if the conditions are met as well. And the source for this news is Relevo. Now, I don't know how reliable that is, but the news is that Chelsea will be able to pay 10.5 to 11 million, but Chelsea will not pay the 21 million that FC Barcelona have been asking for. So that's something people we have to remember in that regards as well. Going to the next piece of news. So sources have told ESPN that Thomas Tuchel is after signing 3 players and before the window closes. Now, people, we all know, we have been sure for a long, long time that Sterling, Koulibaly, Cucurella was never going to be enough. But this is why Chelsea are being linked with 3 more players: Fofana, Jong, Aubameyang. And if all of these players are signed, Chelsea would have made 6 quality signings: Sterling, Cucurella, Koulibaly, Frankie de Jong, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Fofana. That's a dream window for Thomas Tuchel. And the 3 signings Chelsea are after is Aubameyang or even a Wilfred Zaha, a striking option, going for Frankie de Jong as a midfield option. And because Jorginho Kante are also running their contract out, so it might also be for the safety. And Frankie de Jong was a player that Thomas Tuchel has always admired from his PhD days. And along with the people, Chelsea also going heavily for Fofana because Chelsea do need to sign a lot of centre backs as well. So that was the Chelsea news today, people. That was the way overall things have gone as well. And people, on the final note on this video, I will say one thing. Brentford have defeated United 4-0 today. An absolute embarrassment. David De Gea, absolutely awful. United defenders, ridiculous. Attackers with no spine. And fans need to wake up or Glazers are going to destroy your club, people. Wake up, save your club, smell the coffee, and save your club from disaster. Erik ten Hag is still a fantastic manager who is being let down by these clowns United have got, the draws they have got. While on Chelsea, Fofana looks close to coming. Aubameyang is going to cost 21 million, while Chelsea don't want to pay more than 12 million. And Thomas Tuchel wants 3 more signings. And we all know Chelsea are after 3 players: Fofana, De Jong, and Aubameyang. So these are the Chelsea talks and news. This was a United match and watch along. I hope people you enjoyed it. Please do hit on the like button. It doesn't take much. Please subscribe to the channel as well. It doesn't take much, people. Please support. And if I have offended anyone, I'm apologies for that, people. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you so much to all to join and hope you have a great day. Thank you, people. Please subscribe.